Bowles back with you. This time, I know you just listened to pregame. Through the magic of technology, I have already made my way to Ohio University, the Convocation Center. And what an afternoon and evening of basketball entertainment we have for you. Not only is it great basketball, but it's all about our communities. It's all about kids. It's all about families. It's all about having a good time here on a Sunday afternoon with some great basketball and just celebrating the families and the kids we're all around. We have 3 games tonight, or today and tonight. We have 4 different teams from the Southern Hills Athletic Conference, 3 of them from Adams County. And what an interesting afternoon and evening it's going to be. And I'm going to tell you about that after this as we continue and begin our Southern Hills Community Bank Tip-Off Show here on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV, presented by CMT Components.
The Ohio Valley CTC is excited to introduce a brand new HVAC program. The program will be open to all juniors and seniors. Enrollment is based on program availability, so you do not have to live in Adams County to attend. This program will prepare the next generation of skilled technicians to meet the growing demands of the HVAC industry. Students will train with the latest technology, gaining the skills needed for a successful career in HVAC. Do not miss this opportunity. Contact the Ohio Valley CTC today and pioneer your pathway towards a rewarding career in HVAC.
You may not know it, but Giant RC, located in Peebles, is a full-service hobby shop located at 109 South Main Street, specializing in radio, cars, and trucks, with prices starting as low as just $99. These are not just toy grade, they're hobby grade, which means parts are available for fixing. Make sure to check out their Facebook page or give them a call at 937-798-9685. Giant RC in Peebles, your one-stop shop for all your RC needs.
If pre-planning your funeral is the furthest thing from your mind, take a moment to reflect on some of the things closest to your heart, such as your family and friends. Pre-planning your funeral will spare them the burden of making difficult decisions at a difficult time. For information about pre-planning a funeral, visit WallaceThompsonFuneralHomes.com or contact the family of Wallace Thompson Funeral Homes with locations in Peebles, Seaman, and Winchester. Trust in the family of Wallace Thompson Funeral Homes, providing the care and service that you and your family deserve.
Your dentist can't treat what they can't see. Fortunately, Dr. Pamela Potty at West Union Family Dental uses the latest in CBCT X-ray technology to produce detailed three-dimensional images of a patient's anatomy. Combined with a state-of-the-art dental microscope, this technology enables Dr. P to treat more patients in-house, virtually eliminating lengthy trips for extractions, dental implants, and root canal treatments. New patients are welcome. Most major insurance accepted. Ask about their in-house membership plan. Call to schedule your appointment or visit WestUnionFamilyDental.com.
Back, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, I'm Don Bowles, and we are at the Ohio University Convocation Center. And it is now time to talk about today's games and a very, very special fourth game we'd like to talk to you. I'll tell you first thing, of course, the first game this afternoon, it's North Adams taking on Peebles. That's right, two Shack teams facing off against each other for a district championship. This would be a district Division 6 championship. Then the next game up, we will take a break after that. There's a game that we're not involved in between that and our first game. We'll come back at about 3:30, and we will have for you Fairfield taking on South Webster. And then after that, immediately following that, we will have Manchester taking on Portsmouth Notre Dame. Before we get to that, though, I want to mention to you, it's the All-Star Game, March 28th at North Adams High School. You need to be there, folks. If you have a son, grandson, daughter, granddaughter, neighbor, whoever, please tell them to come out, because you know what? Not only is it going to be all the senior girls in the Shack and all the senior boys in the Shack and a girls and boys cheerleading group, and we're going to have music. We're going to award thousands and thousands of dollars worth of cash scholarships at the end of the game, or at halftime of the boys' game. That scholarship, all you have to do to qualify for that is to have participated in a sport in the Shack. No, it's not a basketball scholarship. You could have bowled, you could have played volleyball, you could have golfed, you could have played baseball, softball, it doesn't matter. 75% of the decision will be made on your athletic accomplishments, 25% on academics and extracurriculars. That is on March 28th. Please plan to be there, because your support of that game and your attendance and, of course, those applications all make it happen. It's our 40th year of doing this. We've awarded over $200,000 worth of scholarships in that period of time, and we'd like to include you in the festivities, March 28th. We're back after this, and Brett and I are going to announce the girls' all-star team. But first this, here on Good Guys Radio TV and C103, brought to you by CMT Components.
Stay warm this winter with the long-lasting comfort of a TempStar heating and air conditioning system from Richard Lewis Heating and Air Conditioning. The friendly staff at Richard Lewis Heating and Air Conditioning can install for you a new, highly efficient TempStar system that will deliver years of consistent temperatures and humidity control with exceptional efficiency. Let one of their highly trained technicians install one for you today. Call 937-544-5045. That's 937-544-5045. Stuck with a mess that's gotta go? What you need is Southern Ohio Dumpster Rentals. Schedule a week or weekend rental for your construction refuse, household junk, yard waste, or shed removal. Need help getting it done? Southern Ohio Dumpster Rentals offers clean-out services for storage facilities, garages, foreclosures, estates, and properties. Call Jaden Hessler at 937-779-9132 or visit Southern Ohio Dumpster Rentals on Facebook. Richmond Insurance Agency has proudly served the citizens and businesses of Adams County and surrounding areas since 1926. Their goal is to provide caring and personalized service while assisting their clients' insurance needs. Whether you need insurance coverage for your home, auto, business, or farm, they can help. They also write life insurance policies to protect your family against unfortunate events. Richmond Insurance Agency, conveniently located on the Courthouse Square in West Union at 212 North Market Street. Call 937-544-2326. Big box home improvement stores don't brag about their customer service and knowledgeable staff, and that's because they rarely have either one. Do you really want electrical and plumbing advice from a person who was assembling patio furniture yesterday? Nope. Get what you need from the pros at West Union Electric and Plumbing Supply. They now have an expanded hardware line to complement the electrical and plumbing parts, plus handy tips and advice to help you get the job done. West Union Electric and Plumbing Supply, 1 block south of the courthouse on Walnut Street in West Union.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Our Southern Hills Community Bank Tip-Off Show. It's now time to announce for you our 2024-25 Girls Senior All-Star Team. Joining me, Mr. Brett Spencer. Brett, I'm going to start it off by telling him on this team, it's Miss Abby Smalley, as well as Addie Roberts. Abby Smalley from Peebles, Addie Roberts from White Oak.
Hey, Don Bowles, thank you. It's great to join you, and congratulations to these young ladies. Next on the All-Star team is going to be Miss Alice Waits. She's from Lynchburg Clay High School, as well as Angel Gray from Peebles High School.
From West Union, it'll be Ashla Staten, and from Eastern, it'll be Clara Martin.
How about Ellie McMullen from White Oak, and also from Manchester, that's going to be Gabby Arnett.
Grace Taylor from Ripley, and from North Adams, it'll be Carly Kennedy.
Next, you have Cassie Miller from Fairfield, also from North Adams High School, Miss Caitlin Berger.
And now from Fairfield, she's injured, but we're going to honor her anyway because she would have made this team. Kelsey Clark from Fairfield and Kylie Ham from White Oak.
Lainey Barr, she'll be on the All-Star team. She's from Peebles, and Lily Kaufman from Fayetteville.
Lily Yupa as well as Mathia Unger will be joining them on the team. Lily from Eastern, Mathia from Peebles.
Another player from North Adams High School, that'll be McKenna Shelton, as well as McKinley Cox from Fairfield.
From West Union, it'll be Olivia Lewis, and from Manchester, it'll be Reagan Wyckoff.
I like the next name, Riley Kleemeyer. She's from Fayetteville, and also from Eastern, it'll be Tabitha Schumacher.
And from North Adams High School, Tatum Grooms, and Tori Potts from White Oak.
Those coaches, it's going to be Rob Davis. He'll be joined by Cole Schaefer from White Oak. Rob Davis, of course, from North Adams.
And on the other team, the coaches will be Tori Rummel, the coach for Fayetteville, and Kevin Pickerel from Eastern. And the coaches earned their right to be there as well because the coaches, that's the winning coaches for the league, first and second place in Division 1 and 2. We'll take a quick break. We're going to be back. We will announce the boys' All-Star team. But first this, here on the Southern Hills Community Bank Tip-Off Show here on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV.
Naylor Orthodontics, with locations in Maysville and West Union, have specialized in making beautiful smiles for more than 20 years. At Naylor Orthodontics, they use top-of-the-line technology to create braces and clear liners. They specialize in children and adult braces. Consultations are free and financing options are available. Learn more online at NaylorOrthodontics.com or call 606-564-9494.
Spring storms are coming. If your roof gets damaged due to storms, call Michael Fossil at Elite Roofing. Michael is a seasoned veteran in the roofing industry with knowledge for all those tough roofing questions. Elite Roofing offers metal and shingle jobs, gutters, and even have a in-house insurance expert that will take care of your claim start to finish. Call Michael today at 740-406-4474 and schedule your appointment today. Michael and the team at Elite would like to wish the best of luck to all Shack teams on their tournament run.
The world may feel like a crazy place right now, and it tends to make one worry about the future. One thing is for certain, your future should include life insurance. At Mitchell Family Insurance Agency, they can help you determine the right life insurance needed to protect your family's future, because that's the future you worry about the most. The Mitchell Family Insurance Agency has moved to a new office on the corner of Steam Furnace Road and Main Street in Peebles, directly across from their old location. Call 937-587-2430 or visit their website at mitchellfamilyins.com.
For hot days and cold nights, stay comfortable with Schaefer Heating and Cooling, a family-owned full-service HVAC company serving the Hillsborough area for over 37 years. Turn to us for a geothermal system, heating and cooling a home and environmentally friendly, an air purifier and cleaner, and more. Our team members are well equipped and required to complete over 200 hours minimum of training each year.
So contact Schaefer Heating and Cooling today.
Back, ladies and gentlemen, the Southern Hills Community Bank tip-off show. Once again, it's now time for us to tell you who's on the boys' all-star team for 24-25. Now, that's the C103 Shack all-star team. And once again, joining me, Brett Spencer. Brett, you want to start things off?
Let's do it, Don Bowles. North Adams is going to have the first player on the all-star team we're going to announce, Mr. Jace Rothwell.
And your senior,
Second player would be, and he's from Eastern, Cade Walkup.
People's Indian, it'll be Mr. Carson Reed.
Price Murphy from Eastern.
Next we have back to North Adams, Breaston Swikert.
And from Fairfield, Logan McIntosh.
From Ripley, it'll be Austin Manning.
From Fayetteville, Alex Bradshaw.
Next we have, we're going to go back to North Adams once again, Carson Osborne.
From Lynchburg Clay, Cody Bell.
West Union's going to be Mr. Gavin Jarvis.
From Manchester, Mr. Braylon Roberts.
Back to North Adams, Caleb Diatley.
Also from Manchester, Leland Horner.
From White Oak, it's going to be Xander Rhodes.
From Lynchburg Clay, Braden West.
From the People's Indians, Mr. Garrett Shively.
From Fairfield, it'll be Chase Newman.
We're going to go back to Ripley, Mr. Jaden Bartley.
And from Eastern, it'll be Landon Kohler.
For West Union, it's going to be Mr. Trey Grooms.
From Eastern, Mr. Drew Edmiston.
Let's go back to White Oak, Aiden Crow. He'll be on that all-star team.
From Lynchburg Clay, it'll be Asher Faust and Jay Kadri.
From West Union, a friend of mine, Mr. Darius Davis. He'll join the all-star team.
From Manchester, Malachi Bayless.
From Ripley, it'll be Carson Fulton.
Caden Faust from Lynchburg Clay.
Peebles, it'll be Cash Hazlip.
And from Eastern, it'll be Mr. Andrew Campbell.
Going to go back to North Adams, Mr. Connor Young.
And from Lynchburg Clay, it will be Austin Bell. He's injured but will not play, but we'll honor his participation anyway.
For the White Oak Wildcats, Mr. Jackson Tedford. Always loved that name.
Ronnie Elam from Manchester.
Peebles, it'll be Hayden Browning.
And that's all I have on my list. I think you've got a couple extras.
I do. I've got one more, Mr. Connor Rogers from the North Adams Green Devils.
And is that the last one you have?
Let me double check, Don Bowles.
All right.
It is, sir.
Okay, now it's time to name the coaches. And the way we do this, as I said on our last break, this is the first and second place coaches for each division. So they earn the right to be here, as this is going to be Austin McCormick from North Adams. And
Joe B. Stewart from Fayetteville.
And from Fairfield,
It'll be Mr. Quentin Williams.
And rounding out the coaching staff will be Rob Buechler from Eastern. And that will be, again, the coaches. And that's our 2024-25 All-Star team. And we want you to stay tuned. We're now going to move to our next broadcast, our game in front of us. Should be a fun one to talk about. We're back right after this on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV, presented by CMT Components. Right after this.
Southern Ohio Tire, your trusted partner for all your automotive and farm needs. Whether it's your car, truck, or even your tractor, Southern Ohio Tire has you covered. From in-shop fixes to on-the-go roadside service and even farm visits, the expert team at Southern Ohio Tire will keep you running strong. Call Southern Ohio Tire today at 937-763-6446 and experience their professional difference. That's 937-763-6446. Southern Ohio Tire. Let them keep you rolling.
The Ohio Valley CTC is excited to introduce a brand new HVAC program. The program will be open to all juniors and seniors. Enrollment is based on program availability, so you do not have to live in Adams County to attend. This program will prepare the next generation of skilled technicians to meet the growing demands of the HVAC industry. Students will train with the latest technology, gaining the skills needed for a successful career in HVAC. Do not miss this opportunity. Contact the Ohio Valley CTC today and pioneer your pathway towards a rewarding career in HVAC.
Creating a memorial to honor a lost loved one is a time-honored tradition. Whether it's a graveside monument, a cremation monument, or a pet memorial, the craftsmen at Peebles Monument Company will walk you through every step of the process, from concept to completion. Visit Peebles Monument Company, located on North Main Street in Peebles, and online at peeblesmonument.com. Choose Peebles Monument Company because sharing the life story of a loved one with those who matter most isn't just important today, it's important forever.
Hello, this is Tammy Crothers from Roush Insurance. Our agency has been here for over 80 years, so please keep us in mind if you're looking for a more competitive quote on any of your insurance needs. You can stop by the office at 313 East Main Street, West Union, or give us a call at 937-544-3123.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, Southern Hills Community Bank Tip-Off Show. Once again, real quick, I'm going to let you know what the schedule is. If you're just joining us, first game, North Adams versus Peebles. Then about 3:30, it'll be Fairfield taking on South Webster. And then at about immediately following that game, we'll segue right into that next game. It will be Manchester versus Portsmouth Notre Dame. Take a break. We're back. Magulek Tire Service roster report is up next. Brett Spencer will have the Peebles roster, but first this, here on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV, presented by CMT Components.
ProGen's next-generation technology flooring is designed to stand up to the demands of modern life, and it's available now at the Winchester Carpet Outlet. Because ProGen is durable, waterproof, dimensionally stable, and easy to install, it can be used in any room, including rooms that are most prone to moisture and spills, like kitchens and baths. For top-quality flooring, service, and selection at prices that'll floor you, visit the Winchester Carpet Outlet, just off State Route 32 on Tri-County Road, just a few miles west of Winchester, Ohio, and online at winchestercarpetoutlet.com.
Our business is helping you grow. We're Baxter Tractor. We take care of you like family.
We've been growing since 1946. As your Kubota dealer, our focus is to help you grow today and into the future. Stop by one of our locations today, visit with our folks, and see our entire lineup of Kubota products.
Our business is helping you grow. Baxter Tractor.
Your plan is ready. It's time to build. At CMT Components, we design and manufacture quality building materials for your custom job. If you need metal panels and trim, trusses, or even a complete pole barn package, we do it all, including delivering right to your job site. To get started, call us at 937-446-3400. You can also check us out online or stop by our office in Sardinia, Ohio to discuss your plans today. Let's get building.
I wanted to prove to myself that I could go to college and get my degree.
What if I went to Southern State? What if I'm able to go and become that nurse or that lawyer or that teacher? Southern State Community College allows students to rise above the circumstances that they're surrounded by and become something more than they ever dreamed possible.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're at the Convocation Center, Ohio University. Here is Brett Spencer with the Magulac Tire Service Peebles roster.
Thank you, Don Bowles. Peebles Indians are going to carry 13 in this district final tournament roster. It's going to be 4 seniors, 4 juniors, 3 sophomores, 2 freshmen, very balanced. It's number 3, Garrett Shively. He's 5'11". He's a senior. A junior at 5'11". That's going to be Colin Sims. He'll wear the 5 jersey. Number 10, Mr. Grady Canelty. He's 6'2". He is a junior. Carson Reed is a 6'3" senior. He'll be wearing the 12 jersey tonight. 20, that's Lucas Krieger, a 5'9" freshman. A 6' sophomore is number 22, Connor Gross. 23, Bo Johnson. He's only a freshman. He stands 5'9" tall. 24 is Chase Shoemaker. He's 6 foot. He is a sophomore. A junior at 6 foot. That's Paxton Ryan wearing the 30 jersey. 32 is Hayden Browning. The Browning boys always wear those 32 jerseys. 5'11". He's a senior. 6 foot sophomore Josh McClary wearing the 34 jersey. 40, that's Cash Hazlip. He's 6'1". He's a senior. Rounding out this roster, number 44, Mr. Wyatt Smart, a 6'2" junior. They are coached by Mr. Josh Airy in his 15th year, and a great set of assistant coaches being Mr. Chris Reed, Tim Grooms, Weston Browning, Michael Walls, Tyler Ryan. The athletic director, that's Josh Airy. The principal, Mr. Steve Appleman, and the superintendent, Ms. Dawn Wallace. Now the cheerleaders for the Indians, it's going to be Chloe Wesley, Gracie Pollitt, Ms. Emma Bird, Bree Brown, Jackie Myers, Megan Smits, Ava Brumley, Aaliyah Purcell, Miss Kayla Hall, Addison Puckett, Miss Kendall Young, Taylor Van Fleet, Amron Carroll, Kiara Bird, McKenna Purvis, Ms. Emily Burns, Kiana McKinley, and Kylie Mae Hazlip, and they are advised and coached by Ms. Jody Bird.
Thank you much, Brett. We're back. Magulac Tire Service roster up next. North Adams here on Good Guys Radio, TV, and C103, presented by CMT Components.
That's the sound of your truck losing you money. Whether you're a major trucking operation or an independent owner, you're losing business. Let me give you some advice. Call Willie & Son Trucking. Their certified Caterpillar, Cummins, and Detroit experts can get your truck moving so you can get back to doing business. Call Willie & Son Trucking for an overhaul or glider kit rebuild at 937-763-9521. Keep your business rolling with Willie & Son Trucking.
Trying to find a durable new look for your retail office, house, garage, or new barn dominium? Higgins Steel Roofing and Siding has added 2 new profiles within the past year that would make great options. A heavier 26-gauge metal board and batten with several colors to choose from adds a fresh new look to any project regardless of size. Or come in and check out our new options for standing seam. If it's steel roofing and siding, it comes from Higgins. Located in Hillsboro and Jackson, Higgins Steel Roofing and Siding, family owned and operated since 1958.
What we believe matters because it shapes who we are. At First State Bank, we believe in rural communities. We have since our start in 1884. We're proud of where we come from. And while others have come and gone, we've remained, because standing by the folks you believe in is what a real local bank does. First State Bank, built on belief.
Love pizza? Snappy just made it even easier to satisfy your cravings. Download our brand new Snappy app today and unlock delicious perks. With Snappy Rewards, every order brings you closer to free pizza, exclusive deals, and VIP access to our latest creations. Order faster, earn rewards, and never miss out on a mouth-watering Snappy flavor. Search Snappy Tomato Pizza in your app store now and join the club where every bite pays off.
Welcome back. We continue the Southern Hills Community Bank Tip-Off Show. As I remind you, our studio producer, Mr. R2 Duncan, doing a great job, and our executive director and producer of our Good Guys Radio TV, Production, Mr. Matt Hildebrand. I'm Don Bowles along with Brett Spencer, and Brett's about to tell you all about the North Adams roster here on the Magulac Tire Service roster report.
Thank you, Don Bowles. North Adams Green Devils on this district final roster, they're going to carry 12 total players, 6 seniors, 3 juniors, 2 sophomores, and a single freshman. It's going to be number 2, Mr. Jace Rothwell, 6'1" senior. 6'1" junior, that's number 3, Caleb Eldridge. Number 4, that's Connor Young. He's 6'4". He's a senior. Number 5 is Jesse Kennedy, a 6' sophomore. 6'1" senior, that's Connor Rogers wearing the 11 jersey. 12, that's going to be Dalton Pence, a 6' junior. A 6'1" senior is Carson Osborne. He'll be wearing the 14 jersey tonight. Number 20, Colin Toll. He's 5'9". He's only a junior. A 6'1" sophomore, Thaddeus Moore wearing the 22 jersey. 23, Breaston Swikert. He's 5'11". He is a senior. A freshman. He's your lone freshman on this squad. 6'2", wears the 24 jersey. Carson Davis is his name. 34 is Caleb Diatley, a 6'1" senior. Now the coach, Mr. Austin McCormick, in his first full year as a varsity coach, he's assisted as well by a great set of assistant coaches. Ryan Unger, Brock Pistol, and Jeff Strickland. The athletic director, Miss Katie Reagan. The principal, Carl Berger. And the superintendent, once again, Miss Dawn Wallace. Now the cheerleaders for the North Adams Green Devils, it'll be Elena Mays, McKinley Thompson, Miss Paige Alexander, Sierra Scales, Bentley Schweiker, Emma Jones, Miss Hannah Hessler, Julia Wagner, Carissa Ham, Kinsley Cornett, Miss Kinsley Mathias, Maya Scales, Abby Fields, Ms. Aubrey Gill, Brooklyn Mahan, Kara Scales, Lena Pistol, Riley Kirker, Addison Orms, Kinsley Fogel, Kylie Moore, rounding out this cheerleading roster, Kinsley McLeese, and they're advised and coached by one of my favorites, Miss Sally Anderson.
Thank you very much, Brett. We're back. We're going to talk a little bit about this Peebles basketball team, but first this. Here on Good Guys Radio, TV, and C103, presented by CMT Components.
Love pizza? Snappy just made it even easier to satisfy your cravings. Download our brand new Snappy app today and unlock delicious perks. With Snappy Rewards, every order brings you closer to free pizza, exclusive deals, and VIP access to our latest creations. Order faster, earn rewards, and never miss out on a mouth-watering Snappy flavor. Search Snappy Tomato Pizza in your app store now and join the club where every bite pays off.
It's almost here.
Stolen away by Feldhouse. Bradshaw gets it back. He's going to dunk it home.
The biggest game of the year.
Oh, hop and a skip. Euro step up and in. Where did that come from?
The 40th annual C103 Shack Senior All-Star Game is coming Friday, March 28th.
The other direction, Rothwell on the drive is fouled.
Join us at North Adams High School for a night full of basketball action featuring the girls and boys All-Star Games, All-Star Cheerleaders, Hot Shot and Slam Dunk Contests, and the awarding of the C103 Scholarships. Friday, March 28th.
The Ohio Valley CTC is excited to introduce a brand new HVAC program. The program will be open to all juniors and seniors. Enrollment is based on program availability, so you do not have to live in Adams County to attend. This program will prepare the next generation of skilled technicians to meet the growing demands of the HVAC industry. Students will train with the latest technology, gaining the skills needed for a successful career in HVAC. Do not miss this opportunity. Contact the Ohio Valley CTC today and pioneer your pathway towards a rewarding career in HVAC.
You may not know it, but Giant RC, located in Peebles, is a full-service hobby shop located at 109 South Main Street, specializing in radio, cars, and trucks, with prices starting as low as just $99. These are not just toy grade, they're hobby grade, which means parts are available for fixing. Make sure to check out their Facebook page or give them a call at 937-798-9685. Giant RC in Peebles, your one-stop shop for all your RC needs.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, it's the Southern Hills Community Bank tip-off show. Let's take a look at the Peebles basketball team. Brett Spencer, Coach Josh Airy, been around forever. Great coach. A lot of people tell you one of the best coaches, absolutely one of the best coaches in Southern Ohio. This is a team that finished 10 and finished their season at they're currently, I should say, at 11-12, 5-8 in fourth place in the Shack. Averaged 56.7 points per game scored. Gave up 52.5. That's a plus 4.2. This is a quick ball club. A ball club that plays pretty good offense as well. They have decent height. They're not overwhelming by anything. But Brett, at times this ball club struggles a little bit with balance, and they struggle a little bit taking care of the basketball.
Especially the first part of the year. This ball club, I think it's indisputable that they're one of the most improved teams the second half of the season, and especially the second half of the season. While they're anchored with very strong senior leadership, they get a lot of great minutes by their underclassmen. They only have 2 players that average in double digits as far as scoring. That's Carson Reed. He averages 11.3, and then a sophomore, Josh McClary, he averages 10.3. But there are 3 other players just sniffing around that double-digit average. Bo Johnson, he's at 9.2. Paxton Ryan at 8, and Garrett Shively at 7. This highly talented ball club then enjoys a great coaching staff and a great fan base as well.
That's the Peebles Indians. We'll be back. We'll tell you a little bit of background on the North Adams Green Devils. But first this, here on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV, presented by CMT Components.
If pre-planning your funeral is the furthest thing from your mind, take a moment to reflect on some of the things closest to your heart, such as your family and friends. Pre-planning your funeral will spare them the burden of making difficult decisions at a difficult time. For information about pre-planning a funeral, visit WallaceThompsonFuneralHomes.com or contact the family of Wallace Thompson Funeral Homes with locations in Peebles, Seaman, and Winchester. Trust in the family of Wallace Thompson Funeral Homes, providing the care and service that you and your family deserve.
Your dentist can't treat what they can't see. Fortunately, Dr. Pamela Potty at West Union Family Dental uses the latest in CBCT X-ray technology to produce detailed 3-dimensional images of a patient's anatomy. Combined with a state-of-the-art dental microscope, this technology enables Dr. P to treat more patients in-house, virtually eliminating lengthy trips for extractions, dental implants, and root canal treatments. New patients are welcome. Most major insurance accepted. Ask about their in-house membership plan. Call to schedule your appointment or visit WestUnionFamilyDental.com. Stay warm this winter with the long-lasting comfort of a TempStar heating and air conditioning system from Richard Lewis Heating and Air Conditioning. The friendly staff at Richard Lewis Heating and Air Conditioning can install for you a new, highly efficient TempStar system that will deliver years of consistent temperatures and humidity control with exceptional efficiency. Let one of their highly trained technicians install one for you today. Call 937-544-5045. That's 937-544-5045. Stuck with a mess that's gotta go? What you need is Southern Ohio Dumpster Rentals. Schedule a week or weekend rental for your construction refuse, household junk, yard waste, or shed removal. Need help getting it done? Southern Ohio Dumpster Rentals offers clean-out services for storage facilities, garages, foreclosures, estates, and properties. Call Jaden Hessler at 937-779-9132 or visit Southern Ohio Dumpster Rentals on Facebook.
Under rookie coach Austin McCormick. You heard me right. Austin McCormick, first-year coach. Not only does he win the first place in the Shack, he wins a gold basketball, and here he is at the district championship. This team went 13-0 in the district Division I in the Shack. They are currently sitting at 19-5. They score 65.9 points per game, give up 52.3. That's a plus 13.6. They're balanced. They score. They have fun, and Brett, I always say they like each other. The key to this ball club, though, that people miss, I think sometimes, they have a lot of fun scoring. They push it up now. It's all about defense.
It is. They look undisciplined because they play in transition all the time, but they are highly disciplined. This is the most exciting team I've seen all year. Likely going to start a very experienced starting squad. It's going to be 5 seniors most likely, but then there's a strong bench, not as strong, I believe, as the Peebles bench. As far as his depth, 4 players average in double digits. Again, I repeat, 4 players average in double digits. Reeston Schweikert, 18.7. Mr. Jace Rothwell at 11.5. Carson Osborne, 10.5. And Connor Young at 10.3. But like those infomercials, there is more. Then you have Connor Rogers. He averages 7.5. It's a team that likes to play in transition all the time, thus very exciting. We talked about their great fan base for Peebles. Well, North Adams is equally as strong in a fan base. Don talked about the gold ball winner first year. I don't know where Mr. McCormick goes from here, but nice gold ball winner. And although the first year varsity coach, Austin is a young man that coached these young men up through JV, and he got their respect early on. Now he has at the varsity level.
Well, I think maybe Austin ought to retire after this.
Yeah.
And on that note, we'll take a quick break. We're right back after this on Good Guys Radio TV and C103. presented by CMT Components.
Richmond Insurance Agency has proudly served the citizens and businesses of Adams County and surrounding areas since 1926. Their goal is to provide caring and personalized service while assisting their clients' insurance needs. Whether you need insurance coverage for your home, auto, business, or farm, they can help. They also write life insurance policies to protect your family against unfortunate events. Richmond Insurance Agency, conveniently located on the Courthouse Square in West Union at 212 North Market Street. Call 937-544-2326. Big box home improvement stores don't brag about their customer service and knowledgeable staff, and that's because they rarely have either one. Do you really want electrical and plumbing advice from a person who was assembling patio furniture yesterday? Nope. Get what you need from the pros at West Union Electric and Plumbing Supply. They now have an expanded hardware line to complement the electrical and plumbing parts, plus handy tips and advice to help you get the job done. West Union Electric and Plumbing Supply, 1 block south of the courthouse on Walnut Street in West Union.
Naylor Orthodontics, with locations in Maysville and West Union, have specialized in making beautiful smiles for more than 20 years. At Naylor Orthodontics, they use top-of-the-line technology to create braces and clear liners. They specialize in children and adult braces. Consultations are free and financing options are available. Learn more online at NaylorOrthodontics.com or call 606-564-9494.
Spring storms are coming. If your roof gets damaged due to storms, call Michael Fossil at Elite Roofing. Michael is a seasoned veteran in the roofing industry with knowledge for all those tough roofing questions. Elite Roofing offers metal and shingle jobs, gutters, and even have a in-house insurance expert that will take care of your claim start to finish. Call Michael today at 740-406-4474 and schedule your appointment today. Michael and the team at Elite would like to wish the best of luck to all Shack teams on their tournament run.
Hills Community Bank Tip-Off Show. Let's talk a little bit about the matchup between these two ball clubs. Brett, they've already played twice. North Adams won both those games, but they weren't walkaways. And the key, I think, you want to me, that the folks need to remember the entire time we have this conversation, this entire game. And that's the fact that I think you throw out all the records, you throw out everything because they are such a rivalry between these two ball clubs.
9 miles apart. We drove, an hour and 45 minutes to come up and see them play, but what a great matchup. And again, because of those two fan bases I talked about in the introduction, they are highly competitive, these two ball clubs. In the first two matchups, some players like to play against certain teams. And, we're right here behind us. The Sheriff, Kenny Dick, just stepped in here, and he's giving us a good handshake. Always good to see Sheriff Dick. But Mr. Garrett Shively, he likes playing against North Adams. He averages 11 in the first two outings. And also Josh McClary. We talk about fantastic freshmen. He is a super sophomore. Josh McClary averages 13. Now on North Adams, it was Jace Rothwell who's like this matchup. He's averaged 18 points in the first two meetings. Breeston Schweikert, he's all right with it too. He averages 13, and Connor Rogers averages 11.
It's going to be an interesting ball game. Either way it goes, and the intensity, the fan base. I mean, the other night I told Josh Area during the interview, that's the coach for Peebles, I said, yeah, two teams 7 miles apart. He said, no, it's 9.
9, yeah.
He knew exactly how far the schools are. And he and I talked about the game should have been at Lost Sheet.
Well, I picked that up from Matt. I was listening to Matt on the radio, and that's how I figured out it was 9 miles apart. I thought I was going to look that up, but Matt gave it to me.
Folks, it's going to be fun. We'll be back. We're just about ready for tip-off. The warm-ups are just about finished. We're ready to have fun. Sit back, relax. We hope you're listening. And if you get the opportunity, we hope you're watching as well. Here on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV, presented by CMT Components.
The world may feel like a crazy place right now, and it tends to make one worry about the future. One thing is for certain, your future should include life insurance. At Mitchell Family Insurance Agency, they can help you determine the right life insurance needed to protect your family's future, because that's the future you worry about the most. The Mitchell Family Insurance Agency has moved to a new office on the corner of Steam Furnace Road and Main Street in Peebles, directly across from their old location. Call 937-587-2430 or visit their website at mitchellfamilyins.com.
For hot days and cold nights, stay comfortable with Schaefer Heating and Cooling, a family-owned full-service HVAC company serving the Hillsborough area for over 37 years. Turn to us for a geothermal system, heating and cooling a home and environmentally friendly, an air purifier and cleaner, and more. Our team members are well equipped and required to complete over 200 hours minimum of training each year.
So contact Schaefer Heating and Cooling today.
Southern Ohio Tire, your trusted partner for all your automotive and farm needs. Whether it's your car, truck, or even your tractor, Southern Ohio Tire has you covered. From in-shop fixes to on-the-go roadside service and even farm visits, the expert team at Southern Ohio Tire will keep you running strong. Call Southern Ohio Tire today at 937-763-6446 and experience their professional difference. That's 937-763-6446. Southern Ohio Tire. Let them keep you rolling.
The Ohio Valley CTC is excited to introduce a brand new HVAC program. The program will be open to all juniors and seniors. Enrollment is based on program availability, so you do not have to live in Adams County to attend. This program will prepare the next generation of skilled technicians to meet the growing demands of the HVAC industry. Students will train with the latest technology, gaining the skills needed for a successful career in HVAC. Do not miss this opportunity. Contact the Ohio Valley CTC today and pioneer your pathway towards a rewarding career in HVAC.
Final thoughts for the day, final thoughts of this beginning part. This is going to be a fun day. North Adams Peebles, we're sure to winner. Fairfield South Webster comes back. We hope Fairfield wins it. Of course, Manchester, Portsmouth, Notre Dame. Just, folks, sit back and relax and celebrate our communities and all these fine kids doing a great job.
Hey, Don Bowles, one other player has been added to North Adams Green Devils rosters, number 21, Mr. Caleb Brown. I bet he's enjoying playing at district level here.
He is.
He'll be wearing the 21 jersey, Mr. Brown will.
But on that note, folks, tell you what, we will take one final break. We'll be back, and we will give you the starters right after this here on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV, presented by CMT Components.
Creating a memorial to honor a lost loved one is a time-honored tradition. Whether it's a graveside monument, a cremation monument, or a pet memorial, the craftsmen at Peebles Monument Company will walk you through every step of the process, from concept to completion. Visit Peebles Monument Company, located on North Main Street in Peebles, and online at peeblesmonument.com. Choose Peebles Monument Company because sharing the life story of a loved one with those who matter most isn't just important today, it's important forever.
Hello, this is Tammy Crothers from Roush Insurance. Our agency has been here for over 80 years, so please keep us in mind if you're looking for a more competitive quote on any of your insurance needs. You can stop by the office at 313 East Main Street, West Union, or give us a call at 937-544-3123.
ProGen's next-generation technology flooring is designed to stand up to the demands of modern life, and it's available now at the Winchester Carpet Outlet. Because ProGen is durable, waterproof, dimensionally stable, and easy to install, it can be used in any room, including rooms that are most prone to moisture and spills, like kitchens and baths. For top-quality flooring, service, and selection at prices that'll floor you, visit the Winchester Carpet Outlet, just off State Route 32 on Tri-County Road, just a few miles west of Winchester, Ohio, and online at winchestercarpetoutlet.com.
Our business is helping you grow. We're Baxler Tractor. We take care of you like family.
We've been growing since 1946. As your Kubota dealer, our focus is to help you grow today and into the future. Stop by one of our locations today, visit with our folks, and see our entire lineup of Kubota products.
Our business is helping you grow. Baxler Tractor.
Your plan is ready. It's time to build. At CMT Components, we design and manufacture quality built
Off show with a very, very important announcement. And what's that? It's the Maggulac Tire Service starters for the visitors on the scoreboard, the Peebles Indian. And once again, here's Brett Spencer.
Thank you, Don Bowles. For Peebles, they're going to start 3 seniors, 1 junior, 1 sophomore. It's going to be number 3, Garrett Shively. Garrett Shively likes to shoot at this OU gym from the last couple of years. He'll 5'11". He is a senior. Number 10, Grady Canelti, a 6'2" junior. Number 12, Carson Reed, 6'3" senior. 32, Mr. Hayden Browning, a 5'11" senior. And 34, Josh McClary, a 6 foot super sophomore. Now for North Adams, they're going to start 5 seniors. It's going to be number 2, Jace Rothwell, 6'1" senior. Number 4, Connor Young, he's 6'4". Number 11, Connor Rogers, another senior, 6'1". 14, Carson Osborne, 6'1" senior. And rounding out the roster of seniors, a 5'11" player wears the 23 jersey, Mr. Breeston Swikert. And what a great referee crew that Mr. Tony Williams has again put together for this district finals. Chase Hiles, Dave Hopkins, Rodney Captain.
Welcome back after this, folks. Southern Hills Community Bank Tip-Off Show continues here on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV, presented by CMT Components.
Your plan is ready. It's time to build. At CMT Components, we design and manufacture quality building materials for your custom job. If you need metal panels and trim, trusses, or even a complete pole barn package, we do it all, including delivering right to your job site. To get started, call us at 937-446-3400. You can also check us out online or stop by our office in Sardinia, Ohio to discuss your plans today. Let's get building.
I wanted to prove to myself that I could go to college and get my degree.
What if I went to Southern State? What if I'm able to go and become that nurse or that lawyer or that teacher? Southern State Community College allows students to rise above the circumstances that they're surrounded by and become something more than they ever dreamed possible.
That's the sound of your truck losing you money. Whether you're a major trucking operation or an independent owner, you're losing business. Let me give you some advice. Call Willie & Son Trucking. Their certified Caterpillar, Cummins, and Detroit experts can get your truck moving so you can get back to doing business. Call Willie & Son Trucking for an overhaul or glider kit rebuild at 937-763-9521. Keep your business rolling with Willie & Son Trucking.
Trying to find a durable new look for your retail office, house, garage, or new barn dominium? Higgins Steel Roofing and Siding has added 2 new profiles within the past year that would make great options. A heavier 26-gauge metal board and batten with several colors to choose from adds a fresh new look to any project regardless of size. Or come in and check out our new options for standing seam. If it's steel roofing and siding, it comes from Higgins. Located in Hillsboro and Jackson, Higgins Steel Roofing and Siding. Family owned and operated since 1958.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, the Southern Hills Community Bank Tip-Off Show ends as we now have tip-off here from the Ohio University, the Convocation Center. They're about to jump it off center court. 10 players out there that know each other by first name, Brett. These are friends. They play on teams together. They socialize. This is interesting. We drove all the way up here to see this. Jumping it off center court will be Mr. Carson Reed for Peebles. It'll be Breeston Swikert for North Adams. As the referee has the basketball, he'll step to the center floor.
I'd say Mr. Reed has the height advantage. Swikert has the hops advantage. It's going to be controlled by Peebles initially, but then North Adams has the ball.
Carson Reed tipped it, but North Adams ended up with it. With the basketball there, we'll start things off. It'll be Rothwell, and now long 3 for Osborne. Nope, rebound tipped back out. We'll go the other way. Carson Reed with it for Peebles. Once again, I'm Don Bowles along with Brett Spencer. Our studio producer, Mr. R2 Duncan. As dribbling out top, it's Shively. He'll kick it over right side there to McClary. And you have to think, both these teams like to push it up down the floor, but I have to think that Peebles might like to stay in the half court a bit.
Peebles interesting. They stacked that right side, trying to open up the left lane. Nothing happening thus far.
McClary gets his first touch with the basketball. Bounce pass, they'll go over there now to Canelty. Canelty in trouble, kicks it back over left side. Dribbling around. Challenge, and then they go in behind the defense. Canelty gets the first 2 points of the ball game. Peebles leads 2-0 with 6:54 to go in our first quarter.
Talked about what a greatly improved ball club Peebles is. A lot of that is because of Canelty developing as well that second half. Oh, my.
3 shot from the left corner. Connor Rogers gets things started. 3-2. 6:38 to go in our first quarter. North Adams with their first lead.
Straight up man-to-man, North Adams is against the Peebles Indians.
Browning out to Canelti, then to McClary. McClary off the screen. 3-shot. He answers. Looking very, very comfortable. 5-3 the score now. Peebles retakes the lead with 6:17 to go in the first. Out of bounds, the ball's knocked on the opposite end of the floor. North Adams will get it back. If you're unfamiliar with the Convocation Center, one of the big key challenges here for high school teams, and there's a couple of them, physically very challenged. Number one, this is a college floor. It's much bigger than they're used to playing on all the time. It will affect them in the fourth quarter. You'll notice where they'll start losing their legs a little bit, slow down a little bit. And the other thing is off the left side, Rogers with the basketball out to Schweikert. Schweikert looking, goes in under the paint, little stop and pop. And we're going to get a foul. I believe it'll be a shooting foul. The other thing that's different, Brett, is these floating rims. Now, what we're talking about, the teams are used to a rim that hangs from the ceiling with that big brace that you hate and all that. And these basically float above the floor. And it is different atmosphere to shoot.
It certainly is. Schweikert took McClary to the hole. McClary picks up the foul.
And Connor Young off of a missed shot because that was a possession foul. Connor Young puts it back up and in. We're tied at 5-all with 5:36 to go in our first quarter.
I was interested to see who would draw Schweikert. It's going to be McClary drawing Schweikert on defense. Offense right now, Peebles is on offense.
And now we're going to get a foul off the right side. Looks like, Brett, they're going to those hand checks, they're not going to allow them.
No, Connor Rogers is going to pick up that foul. That's his first, team's first.
After the game, we'll get inside the game with our Coaches Comment Show, ACRMC Coaches Comment Show, ACRMC Family Medicine, I should say. And from the wing, a 3-shot up, no good. Rebound down, out. It'll come down to Young for North Adams. He'll find Schweikert out ahead and back out top. It comes once again to Young.
First missed field goal by Peebles. That score is 5-5. We're at the 5:05 mark in this first quarter.
Rothwell just inside the paint. Jump shot, no. Tip back out. Canelti goes back the other way for Peebles. Tie ball game, 5-5 the score. Back off left side. Ball almost lost away. Shively recovers it. Bounce pass, they go again inside. Shot up and in. That was Browning. Make it 7-5. Peebles back on top by 2.
Nice head fake by Hayden Browning to get his defender in the air.
And now with the basketball, they'll swing it left side over there to Rogers. Rogers drives in. A leaner up and in. We're tied again. This time it's 7-all.
Connor Rogers now 5 of the 7 points for North Adams.
It's time for that first H&R Block scoreboard update. H&R Block, your tax and financial partner. With 4 minutes and 20 seconds to go, our score is tied, 7-all. Off the left side, Browning gets a touch. He's not a big scoring threat, but don't undersell him because he can still shoot. As Canelti, a missed shot. There might have been a touch on that defensively. Rothwell goes the other way with the basketball. He'll swing it right side over there to Young. Young dribbles in, puts it up and in. North Adams retakes the lead. 9-7 the score now with 3:56 to go in our first quarter.
The Connor Show for North Adams. Connor Young has 4. Connor Rogers has 5.
Thank you for First State Bank for supporting this broadcast. Check them out at FSB4me.com. That's First State Bank supporting our broadcast all season long. Shot up by Reed, no good. Rebound back down to by Rothwell. And a long three by Osborne. Nope. Rebound back the other way. We go McClary, but it's tipped. Browning has it. Browning will work it back out and set the offense. That was out in the parking lot, I think.
Long on top of long was that shot by Mr. Carson Osborne. But I understand why he's taking those shots. We watched him in warm-up. He was red hot.
And now McClary with the ball, working off of his moving screen a little bit out there. McClary partially shot up off the right again, may have been tipped. Rothwell on the rebound. North Adams with the ball. They lead by 2, 9-7 the score. Into the paint. Young goes, kicks it left side. Shot up over there. It's up and in for 3. Connor Rogers buries it. Makes it 12-7.
Second three-pointer for Connor Rogers. 8 points overall first quarter. He's feeling it.
It's a C103 Shack Senior All-Star Game, March 28th at North Adams High School. Be there.
5-point lead for the North Adams Green Devils, 12-7, 2:30 to go in the first quarter. We have a timeout on the floor. We'll be back after this on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV, brought to you and presented by CMT Communications.
Give me 2, please.
What we believe matters because it shapes who we are. At First State Bank, we believe in rural communities. We have since our start in 1884. We're proud of where we come from. And while others have come and gone, we've remained, because standing by the folks you believe in is what a real local bank does. First State Bank, built on belief.
Love pizza? Snappy just made it even easier to satisfy your cravings. Download our brand new Snappy app today and unlock delicious perks. With Snappy Rewards, every order brings you closer to free pizza, exclusive deals, and VIP access to our latest creations. Order faster, earn rewards, and never miss out on a mouth-watering Snappy flavor. Search Snappy Tomato Pizza in your app store now and join the club, where every bite pays off.
Timeout. Peebles has the basketball. We come back and a quick shot up off the front side. Rothwell on the rebound, driving ahead. Schweikert, he puts it up and in, and making the score 14-7. North Adams with a 7-point lead.
I was trying to figure out how I would describe Breaston Schweikert the way he plays, and I've never been in the personal space of a flying squirrel, but he looks like a flying squirrel just all over.
And the ball taken away from Canelti. It's loose on the floor. Out ahead, they tried to find Schweikert, and Reed interrupts it. And once again, it'll go back the way of Peebles. So back-to-back turnovers for each ball club.
Interesting, Reed's going to start the offense instead of McClary this time.
They'll go right side to Browning. They tried to go inside to Canelti. He may have been partially blocked again as Schweikert with a little tip. Out front he goes. He'll stop and let the offense catch up to him. A little ball fake, back to Osborne, then back out to Rothwell, who starts the offense way out in the corner, which is traditionally where he does that. You know, basketball and Snappy Tomato Pizza, a perfect pair. Order from your local Snappies in West Union Seaman and download their free Snappies app to unlock delicious perks.
We have first substitution coming into the game. It's going to be a freshman. That's going to be Bo Johnson for Peebles. Also checking in for North Adams, that'll be Carson Davis, 6'2" freshman. Two freshmen check in.
14-7 the score now. North Adams with a 7-point lead.
Don Bowles, I can't even imagine as a freshman stepping onto the Convo floor at the great campus of Ohio University, but we've got two of them on the floor right now.
With everything you've always been taught, and as a steal of the basketball, Rothwell goes the other way, driving in for a layup, misses it, under pressure from McClary. McClary, nice job getting back. Almost a foul there on Rothwell, but McClary has it, dribbles to the paint, ball gets loose, far right side, a three-shot, up, no good, rebound tipped around.
Nope.
And they're going to say no, that was a push to get there, so that'll be a foul on Peebles.
Carson Reed got the tip in, but it was over the back of the great box out by North Adams. Checking in Colin Sims for the Peebles Indians.
And as you'll note, folks, if you're watching on Good Guys Radio TV, a great crowd here, spread out all up into the upper decks. But better yet, look at these cheering sections. These student sections, one for Peebles on one end of the floor, one for North Adams on the other end. They are out in force.
Caddy corner to one another, two great student sections.
Schweikert has the basketball. Out to Rothwell.
We're inside 15 seconds, 14-7 to score. North Adams looking for the last shot, it appears.
As the quarter time kicks down, Osborne from the corner, right where they wanted it. He buries it. 3 seconds to go, 17-7. North Adams with a 10-point lead. That'll end our first quarter. We're back after this on Good Guys Radio TV and C103, presented by CMT Components.
The Ohio Valley CTC is excited to introduce a brand new HVAC program. The program will be open to all juniors and seniors. Enrollment is based on program availability, so you do not have to live in Adams County to attend. This program will prepare the next generation of skilled technicians to meet the growing demands of the HVAC industry. Students will train with the latest technology, gaining the skills needed for a successful career in HVAC. Do not miss this opportunity. Contact the Ohio Valley CTC today and pioneer your pathway towards a rewarding career in HVAC.
You may not know it, but Giant RC, located in Peebles, is a full-service hobby shop located at 109 South Main Street, specializing in radio, cars, and trucks, with prices starting as low as just $99. These are not just toy grade, they're hobby grade. which means parts are available for fixing. Make sure to check out their Facebook page or give them a call at 937-798-9685. Giant RC in Peebles, your one-stop shop for all your RC needs.
If pre-planning your funeral is the furthest thing from your mind, take a moment to reflect on some of the things closest to your heart, such as your family and friends. Pre-planning your funeral will spare them the burden of making difficult decisions at a difficult time. For information about pre-planning a funeral, visit WallaceThompsonFuneralHomes.com or contact the family of Wallace Thompson Funeral Homes with locations in Peebles, Seaman, and Winchester. Trust in the family of Wallace Thompson Funeral Homes, providing the care and service that you and your family deserve.
Back, ladies and gentlemen, we begin the second quarter. Peebles with the basketball. Driving in off the right side was Browning. He is fouled. I believe that'll be a shooting foul. He'll go to the scoreboard. He'll go to the foul line and shoot two. As I remind you, just as Barry's can hook you up with the keys to a new vehicle, we'll give you the keys to the second half with the Barry's Chevrolet halftime report.
Carson Davis going to pick up that foul, his first, team's first in the second quarter. Going to the free throw line and draining the first of the two is Mr. Hayden Browning. He's a 61.5% free throw shooter, and he's 48 for 73 on the season coming into this game. Out of that first quarter break, checked in Mr. Paxton Ryan. Now just checking back in is going to be Josh McClary for Peebles.
Browning hits the foul shots, and he makes it 17-9. And my compliments, because foul shooting has not been a good thing this year in high school basketball, at least in the teams we cover. As inside they go to Swikert. Swikert, nice pass by Osborne. Nice little reverse layup. Swikert, 19-9 the score now. North Adams back up by 10. 7:12 to go second quarter.
Breeson Swikert now with 4 points. Hayden Browning as well with 4 points on those two made free throws.
McClary goes far right side out there to Ryan for a three-shot. No. Rebound back out top. Ryan McClary gets it back for a three-shot. Nope. Tipped out. Rebound back left side. Back up and in. Good work, Bo Johnson. And Peebles, if they can get that much control of the offensive boards, they'll beat North Adams here. Osborne, long three, out top, high off the back, no good. Rebound down, Diatley off the right side there to Rothwell. Rothwell over the top of the defense, up and in.
Strong move, Jace Rothwell, his first 2 points of the game.
I believe I failed to get Diatley in there, out there. Let's set the roster, by the way. Carson Osborne is out there, Swikert is out there, as well as Davis, Diatley, and Rothwell, I believe. Does that sound right?
That is correct.
And you may have already done that, and I just didn't catch it.
We're good. 21-11 is the score. North Adams on top. We're in the second quarter, 6:11 to go. Excuse me, make that 6:13 to go in this first quarter. Turnover by Peebles. It's been a nice, clean game as far as turnovers. That's only the second turnover by Peebles. North Adams has 2 turnovers as well.
Thanks to my good friend here, Mr. Brett Spencer. In their game before us, it was Lucasville Valley playing Eastern Pike. It was a great ball game until they got to the third quarter. Osborne stands and shoots. You can't let him do that. He will stand and bury them, and he did. 24-11. There wasn't a defender within 10 feet of him.
Nope, his 6th point on the strength of 2 3-pointers. McClary's going to pull up for a 3 himself, a little long.
And the rebound back out with a little help there by Young to Swikert. Back it'll go to Swikert. Tip up, no good. Rebound down underneath, up, no good. Rebound back down. They'll put it back up and in. And that was Carson Davis, the freshman, working really hard in traffic. We've got timeout on the floor. We're back after this on C103 Good Guys Radio TV, presented by CMT Components.
Your dentist can't treat what they can't see. Fortunately, Dr. Pamela Potty at West Union Family Dental uses the latest in CBCT X-ray technology to produce detailed 3-dimensional images of a patient's anatomy. Combined with a state-of-the-art dental microscope, this technology enables Dr. P to treat more patients in-house, virtually eliminating lengthy trips for extractions, dental implants, and root canal treatments. New patients are welcome. Most major insurance accepted. Ask about their in-house membership plan. Call to schedule your appointment or visit WestUnionFamilyDental.com. Stay warm this winter with the long-lasting comfort of a Tempstar heating and air conditioning system from Richard Lewis Heating and Air Conditioning. The friendly staff at Richard Lewis Heating and Air Conditioning can install for you a new, highly efficient Tempstar system that will deliver years of consistent temperatures and humidity control with exceptional efficiency. Let one of their highly trained technicians install one for you today. Call 937-544-5045. That's 937-544-5045. Stuck with a mess that's gotta go? What you need is Southern Ohio Dumpster Rentals. Schedule a week or weekend rental for your construction refuse, household junk, yard waste, or shed removal. Need help getting it done? Southern Ohio Dumpster Rentals offers clean-out services for storage facilities, garages, foreclosures, estates, and properties. Call Jaden Hessler at 937-779-9132 or visit Southern Ohio Dumpster Rentals on Facebook.
Out that, Brett, I think Peebles needed. Coach Josh Airy, ball club, struggling a bit now offensively against North Adams, is a turnaround jumper. Reed misses the shot, tipped out, rebound back down. Reed ends up with it back to the corner. They go Browning. Browning drives in. We have a clear out block, but there'll be a foul as well.
I believe they're going to call that on Connor Young. It was called on Connor Young, his first, team second. 26-11 the score, 15-point lead for North Adams. We're at the 5-minute mark, second quarter, going to the free throw line to shoot two. He just hit two, Hayden Browning.
And part of what I think they had to be talking about, Brett, was the fact that what we saw right there, Carson Reed's not been touching the basketball on offense. And I've got to think they want to go inside and see if they can't get him a little bit of foul trouble. Back to that first game as he hits a second will make it 24-13. It was, at the half, it was 22-25. Eastern Pike took a 3-point lead. But, boy, in that third quarter, they went out by 10, 41-31, and they won the ball game going away, 59-40. So it's Eastern Pike defeating Lucasville Valley as they go inside. Nice little pass to Schweikert. The ball behind the basket. Now, what do you think about that? That was not the brace. That was the stanchion.
That was just, yeah, that's.
Do you have a problem with that, too?
Schweikert tried to kick that ball at the right corner. No, I don't have any problem with that. That was Schweikert just too far underneath the basket on that pass.
Begin your pathway to completion today with Southern State Community College at sscc.edu. Thanks, Southern State, for sponsoring our basketball. As in trouble in the paint and a takeaway. Schweikert going the other way, drives in. Little reverse layup up and in.
I thought we might see Schweikert flush one instead. He goes through, uses the rim as a defender. A reverse layup, 6 points now for Breeston Schweikert.
Now dribbling to the foul line for a little jump shot. It's up missed there by Johnson. Rebound back to Schweikert again. Now Rogers has it off the right side, dribbling around. Looking. He'll kick it out top to Schweikert. Starters back out there for North Adams, by the way. Looks like Peebles is about to do another sub. As kick it back out top once again to Rogers. Long three, Schweikert. Nope, rebound. That was more of a pass to Rothwell. Rothwell back out, jump shot at the foul line. No, rebound, Schweikert. In underneath, turnaround off the glass. No, rebound tipped out of bounds. North Adams will keep it.
To have any chance whatsoever, Peebles is going to have to keep North Adams off the offensive board. Garrett Shiley, he's going to check back in. Nice solid senior at 5'11" for Peebles Indians.
You know, it's interesting, Brett. I said the same thing the first couple of transitions about Peebles, but since then it's been all about North Adams on the offensive board.
Certainly has been.
As Rogers has the ball back out top to Rothwell. Now to Young. Young out off the wing. Then Rothwell. Once again out there in the ball game, it's Carson Davis. Turnaround jump shot up and in. Connor Young buries one, make it 31-13. North Adams.
Connor Young now 7 points for the North Adams Green Devils in this first half.
And a takeaway from Browning. Going the other way is Rothwell. Rothwell takes it himself to the hole. It doesn't go in. Rebound tipped around. Browning, good rebound. Good job getting back. Gets the rebound. There'll be a foul called.
Breeston Schweikert's going to pick up that foul. That's only his first, team's third in this second quarter. Checking back in, going to be Mr. Josh McClary. He'll replace Bo Johnson for the Peebles Indians, who trail 31-13. We're in the second quarter, 2:52 to go in the first half.
Also back in the ball game, by the way, Carson Osborne in to replace Connor Rogers. It's time for that scoreboard update brought to you by H&R Block in West Union. A shot driving in under the basket. I believe that was Josh McClary. We'll go back the other way off the rebound. Right side bounce pass back down underneath to Davis. Now Schweikert just inside the foul line. Little runner. Nope. Rebound done to Reed. Peebles will go back the other way. Trailing 31-13. And ahead far right side. Browning. Bounce pass, nice little entry pass down off the left side to Shively. Couldn't get anything done with it though. McClary back off left side. Back over there. Now they'll go on the outside to Shively for a three. It's up and in.
Garrett Shively loves this gymnasium. He's lit it up a couple of times in the last couple of years up here at the Convo.
It's once again time for that scoreboard update brought to you by H&R Block, your tax and financial partner in West Union. The score, it is North Adams 31, Peebles 16. Osborne back out left side to Rothwell. Rothwell a leaner up and in. Unmolested, Brett. Completely.
Just blew by his defender, Jace Rothwell, now 4 points. Peebles seems to be hesitant to pull the trigger on the shots, and North Adams closes out so quickly, you just can't hesitate. You got to take that shot in rhythm and just put it up.
And back out top, Reed. They'll swing it right side once again now to Browning. Bounce pass there to Canelty at the foul line. Turnaround shot up and in. Good look for Brady Canelty.
Grady Canelty now 4 points on the strength of two really nice shots in this first half.
At the half, our producer, R2 Duncan, will bring you everything's latest going on in sports on our Higgins Steel Roofing Studio update. A steal going the other way is McClary, and up and in. That cuts that lead to 13. Peebles on a run.
Josh McClary now 5 points.
33-20 is in the paint. Young. And we'll get a travel call and a turnover. 51.4 seconds, and Peebles can cut this even further. As I remind you, listen before each and every game for the Southern Hills Community Bank Tip-Off Show and the Maculak Tire Service starting lineups just before each and every matchup.
Connor Rogers is going to check back into the game. He'll replace Breaston Swikert for the North Adams Green Devils, who lead by 13, 33-20.
Reed throws the ball out to McClary. 13-point ball game, 33-20. McClary in the paint, goes to Canelty off the backside. In traffic, gives the ball up. Turnover. Out ahead, it'll be Young. Young with the basketball. Rogers with the basketball on the foul. It's Osborne putting it up and in, making it 35-20.
Give Carson Osborne 8 points. He's tied with Connor Rogers as the leading scorer in the game.
Down to 17 seconds to go in the half. A little reverse layup up by McClary. Nope, rebound back down to Rothwell again. Rothwell dribbling ahead, kicks it out left side, almost loses it away. And instead, it'll be out of bounds. It will be North Adams ball with 4.6 seconds to go in the half.
Paxton Ryan's going to check back in. He'll replace Grady Canelty for the Peebles Indians.
Almost halftime, folks. Barry Chevrolet halftime report. Stay tuned for that. Inbounds, they'll go quickly there to Young. Now quick shot by Osborne. Three on the buzzer! Wow! 38-20. North Adams with the halftime lead. Up next, the Barry Chevrolet halftime report here on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV, presented by CMT Components.
Richmond Insurance Agency has proudly served the citizens and businesses of Adams County and surrounding areas since 1926. Their goal is to provide caring and personalized service while assisting their clients' insurance needs. Whether you need insurance coverage for your home, auto, business, or farm, they can help. They also write life insurance policies to protect your family against unfortunate events. Richmond Insurance Agency, conveniently located on the Courthouse Square in West Union at 212 North Market Street. Call 937-544-2326. Big box home improvement stores don't brag about their customer service and knowledgeable staff, and that's because they rarely have either one. Do you really want electrical and plumbing advice from a person who was assembling patio furniture yesterday? Nope. Get what you need from the pros at West Union Electric and Plumbing Supply. They now have an expanded hardware line to complement the electrical and plumbing parts, plus handy tips and advice to help you get the job done. West Union Electric and Plumbing Supply, 1 block south of the courthouse on Walnut Street in West Union.
Naylor Orthodontics, with locations in Maysville and West Union, have specialized in making beautiful smiles for more than 20 years. At Naylor Orthodontics, they use top-of-the-line technology to create braces and clear liners. They specialize in children and adult braces. Consultations are free and financing options are available. Learn more online at NaylorOrthodontics.com or call 606-564-9494.
Spring storms are coming. If your roof gets damaged due to storms, call Michael Fossil at Elite Roofing. Michael is a seasoned veteran in the roofing industry with knowledge for all those tough roofing questions. Elite Roofing offers metal and shingle jobs, gutters, and even have an in-house insurance expert that will take care of your claim start to finish. Call Michael today at 740-406-4474 and schedule your appointment today. Michael and the team at Elite would like to wish the best of luck to all Shack teams on their tournament run.
Back, ladies and gentlemen, at the half, the score is 38-20. It's Peebles trailing North Adams. And next game up, it'll be South Webster taking on Fairfield. That game will be on air about 3:30. Immediately following that game, it'll be Manchester versus Portsmouth Notre Dame. Up next, Higgins Steel Roofing Studio Update. After this, with R2 Duncan here on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV, presented by CMT Components.
The world may feel like a crazy place right now, and it tends to make one worry about the future. One thing is for certain, your future should include life insurance. At Mitchell Family Insurance Agency, they can help you determine the right life insurance needed to protect your family's future, because that's the future you worry about the most. The Mitchell Family Insurance Agency has moved to a new office on the corner of Steam Furnace Road and Main Street in Peebles, directly across from their old location. Call 937-587-2430 or visit their website at MitchellFamilyINS.com.
For hot days and cold nights, stay comfortable with Schaefer Heating and Cooling, a family-owned full-service HVAC company serving the Hillsborough area for over 37 years. Turn to us for a geothermal system, heating and cooling a home and environmentally friendly, an air purifier and cleaner, and more. Our team members are well equipped and required to complete over 200 hours minimum of training each year.
So contact Schaefer Heating and Cooling today.
Southern Ohio Tire, your trusted partner for all your automotive and farm needs. Whether it's your car, truck, or even your tractor, Southern Ohio Tire has you covered. From in-shop fixes to on-the-go roadside service and even farm visits, the expert team at Southern Ohio Tire will keep you running strong. Call Southern Ohio Tire today at 937-763-6446 and experience their professional difference. That's 937-763-6446. Southern Ohio Tire. Let them keep you rolling.
The Ohio Valley CTC is excited to introduce a brand new HVAC program. The program will be open to all juniors and seniors. Enrollment is based on program availability, so you do not have to live in Adams County to attend. This program will prepare the next generation of skilled technicians to meet the growing demands of the HVAC industry. Students will train with the latest technology, gaining the skills needed for a successful career in HVAC. Do not miss this opportunity. Contact the Ohio Valley CTC today and pioneer your pathway towards a rewarding career in HVAC.
Creating a memorial to honor a lost loved one is a time-honored tradition. Whether it's a graveside monument, a cremation monument, or a pet memorial, the craftsmen at Peebles Monument Company will walk you through every step of the process, from concept to completion. Visit Peebles Monument Company, located on North Main Street in Peebles, and online at peeblesmonument.com. Choose Peebles Monument Company because sharing the life story of a loved one with those who matter most isn't just important today, it's important forever.
Hello, this is Tammy Crothers from Roush Insurance. Our agency has been here for over 80 years, so please keep us in mind if you're looking for a more competitive quote on any of your insurance needs. You can stop by the office at 313 East Main Street, West Union, or give us a call at 937-544-3123.
ProGen's next-generation technology flooring is designed to stand up to the demands of modern life, and it's available now at the Winchester Carpet Outlet. Because ProGen is durable, waterproof, dimensionally stable, and easy to install, it can be used in any room, including rooms that are most prone to moisture and spills, like kitchens and baths. For top-quality flooring, service, and selection at prices that'll floor you, visit the Winchester Carpet Outlet, just off State Route 32 on Tri-County Road, just a few miles west of Winchester, Ohio, and online at winchestercarpetoutlet.com.
Our business is helping you grow. We're Baxler Tractor. We take care of you like family.
We've been growing since 1946. As your Kubota dealer, our focus is to help you grow today and into the future. Stop by one of our locations today, visit with our folks, and see our entire lineup of Kubota products.
Our business is helping you grow. Baxler Tractor.
Your plan is ready. It's time to build. At CMT Components, we design and manufacture quality building materials for your custom job. If you need metal panels and trim, trusses, or even a complete pole barn package, we do it all, including delivering right to your job site. To get started, call us at 937-446-3400. You can also check us out online or stop by our office in Sardinia, Ohio to discuss your plans today. Let's get building.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, as it's now time for the halftime report. Brett, what do you think about second half?
Well, I don't know what you do about this. You've got North Adams in that first half shot 16 for 30 from the field, 53%. That wins a lot of games, but here's what wins almost all games: 6 for 9 from beyond the arc, 67%. I think it's a matter of closing out on the three-pointers. I think Peebles needs to pull the trigger on their shots because North Adams is closing out on defense. It's 18 points. It's not that big of a difference at this point, disparity in scoring. Peebles can get right back in this game if they get a hot first 3 or 4 minutes.
That's Brett Spencer. You heard it here on the Bears Chevrolet Halftime Report. We're up next here on second half action here on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV, presented by CMT Components.
I wanted to prove to myself that I could go to college and get my degree.
What if I went to Southern State? What if I'm able to go and become that nurse or that lawyer or that teacher? Southern State Community College allows students to rise above the circumstances that they're surrounded by and become something more than they ever dreamed possible.
That's the sound of your truck losing you money. Whether you're a major trucking operation or an independent owner, you're losing business. Let me give you some advice. Call Willie & Son Trucking. Their certified Caterpillar, Cummins, and Detroit experts can get your truck moving so you can get back to doing business. Call Willie & Son Trucking for an overhaul or glider kit rebuild at 937-763-9521. Keep your business rolling with Willie & Son Trucking.
Trying to find a durable new look for your retail office, house, garage, or new barn dominium? Higgins Steel Roofing and Siding has added 2 new profiles within the past year that would make great options. A heavier 26-gauge metal board and batten with several colors to choose from adds a fresh new look to any project regardless of size. Or come in and check out our new options for standing seam. If it's steel roofing and siding, it comes from Higgins. Located in Hillsboro and Jackson, Higgins Steel Roofing and Siding. Family owned and operated since 1958.
What we believe matters because it shapes who we are. At First State Bank, we believe in rural communities. We have since our start in 1884. We're proud of where we come from. And while others have come and gone, we've remained, because standing by the folks you believe in is what a real local bank does. First State Bank, built on belief.
In the second half, starters, it looks like out there is the Magulac Tire Service starters for North Adams. It'll be Osborne, Rogers, Young, Swikert, and Rothwell. And it looks like the same thing on the other side, isn't it, Brett, the starters?
That's correct. It's going to be Shively, Canelty, Reed, Browning, and McClary.
Swikert dribbling in off the right side, a little ball fake, gets the defense up in the air and shoots it up and in. Make it 40-20, and North Adams kind of starts off where they left off here in the second half. Off the left side, Canelty. Canelty backs into the defense, a nice little floater up and in.
Great, Canelty having a nice game, 6 points now. And by the way, Bo Johnson is in the game versus that of Garrett Shively, as I indicated earlier.
Swikert has it in this half. North Adams, by the way, works to our right, Peebles to our left. I think I failed to mention earlier, Swikert drives in, hesitation shot up and in. Peebles is, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Go right ahead.
Peebles is the home team. We went the other way, and it was a clear-out block. Peebles will get it back, but Peebles, the visitors on the scoreboard, they're wearing their red visitors uniforms, white numerals trimmed in blue. The colors red, white, and blue. And North Adams, they're in their home whites, dark green, gold trim. And you started to say.
I think I got everything in I wanted to say at that point in time.
Shively drives in, a shot rejected again, ball loose again. In off the right side, shot up, no good. We'll have a whistle and a foul. Bo Johnson, the freshman, taking it to the hole.
Carson Osborne is going to pick up that foul, only his team's first foul in this third quarter.
As we're now doing wiring in front of us, Brett. If you lose us, folks, you know it's because they're trying to put in some other wiring here. This is quite a media row up here. There's a shot missed. Rothwell out ahead. Left side, it'll be Young for a 3-shot. It's up. It's good. And I said Young. It was Rogers. I've done that all afternoon. 45-22 as he buries a 3.
Connor Rogers, 11 points now.
6:16 to go here in the third quarter. Shively has the basketball. Back out top again. It'll go to Johnson. Johnson off the left side. At the baseline. Goes back out to Reed for an answer of a 3. Nope, we'll have another foul called, I believe, Brett.
Jace Rothwell is going to pick up that foul. They felt like he kind of nudged him down on that baseline. Second team foul.
And all those advertisers and folks out there, all you'd have to do is come up here and take a look around. Local broadcasting is alive and well, isn't it, Brett?
My goodness, I can't remember in all the years we've been coming up here this many broadcasts going on at one time.
Canelty back off the right side, turn around in the paint, up, misses the shot, tipped back out to Shively. He'll try a 3-shot. Nope, rebound this time down to Rothwell. Rothwell has been really brutal on the boards against Peebles. And a little dish there to Osborne. We'll get time out of the floor. We're back after this on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV, presented by CMT Components.
Love pizza? Snappy just made it even easier to satisfy your cravings. Download our brand new Snappy app today and unlock delicious perks. With Snappy Rewards, every order brings you closer to free pizza, exclusive deals, and VIP access to our latest creations. Order faster, earn rewards, and never miss out on a mouth-watering Snappy flavor. Search Snappy Tomato Pizza in your app store now and join the club where every bite pays off.
It's almost here.
Stolen away by Feldhouse. Bradshaw gets it back. He's going to dunk it home.
The biggest game of the year.
Oh, hop and a skip. Euro step up and in. Where did that come from?
The 40th annual C103 Shack Senior All-Star Game is coming Friday, March 28th.
The other direction, Rothwell on the drive is fouled.
Join us at North Adams High School for a night full of basketball action featuring the girls and boys All-Star Games, All-Star Cheerleaders, Hot Shot and Slam Dunk contests, and the awarding of the C103 scholarships. Friday, March 28th.
Has the basketball off the timeout. Osborne has it out off the screen. He'll go the opposite side from the ball screen. Now Rothwell finds Schweikert in underneath, a little reverse layup up and in.
What a great pass by Jace Rothwell. Good hands, and converts it into 2 more points. 12 points now for Breeson Schweikert. He is your leading scorer in the game.
Shot up off the right side. Mr. Canelty is got an act going on today now. 47-24.
Grady Canelty now, give him 9 points, or maybe he had his foot on the line on that, did he?
Schweikert with a 3 off the right wing. He answers 50-24. Right now, North Adams can do no wrong. Reed, little dribble into the paint. Ball gets loose, gets it back, puts it up and in.
From the paint, Carson Reed, that's his first 2 points of the game. He's the leading scorer for Peebles typically in every game.
50-26 the score. Thanks again to Health Source of Ohio as out kicking it out over there for a 3-shot. We'll get what? A whistle and something in underneath there.
Have a foul called. They're going to call that on the drive by Jace Rothwell.
Health Source of Ohio, providing a unique and comprehensive approach to health right in your community.
Checking in for Peebles, Paxton Ryan, Josh McClary. Also checking back in is going to be Mr. Bo Johnson.
Don't forget, check pregame report. It'll be a special time on Wednesday. I can tell you the winner of this ball game will play at Ohio Dominican. We'll be on the air at about 4:30 at Ohio Dominican on Wednesday. Yes, Ohio Dominican, that's up in Columbus. We'll be on there about 4:30. And I'll fill you in as to who that will be, but the winner of this game will definitely be the Ohio Dominican as Schweikert tries a three, it rims out. Rebound tipped around, back underneath. It'll go there to Ryan. Back out ahead to McClary. McClary dribbles around out to the Bobcat in the center of the floor.
Fans ought to go up a little early. That's a beautiful campus, Ohio Dominican.
Out off the left side there to Johnson. I wish we were coming back here, and I'll bet you practically everybody else does too. Just this is such a legacy of high school basketball.
Such an inviting atmosphere up here.
And a partially blocked shot up there off of Johnson. It'll be out of bounds. It'll be North Adams basketball. Shack pregame report, special time on Wednesday, as it'll be on at about 1:45. And brought to you by, as the ball shot up by Rothwell, he misses it. Rebound back down the other way, McClary. I'll finish that in a moment. McClary has his shot blocked, but on the follow, Reed puts it up and in. Good look for Carson Reed.
Carson Reed, he's come back into this game. 4 quick points for Carson Reed.
50-28 the score now. North Adams with the lead. But once again, pregame report, 1:45 on Wednesday, and immediately preceding our broadcast, brought to you by Ron Lynch, financial advisor at Edward Jones Investments in Maysville, and Peebles Save a Lot, of course, in Peebles.
Hayden Browning's going to pick up that foul. For Hayden, that's his first, team second. Checking back in, Grady Canelti for the Peebles Indians. Also Colin Sims, he'll check back in. Bo Johnson, Carson Reed, they'll get a little breather.
And Brett, it is time again for our scoreboard update. Brought to you by H&R Block as Osborne off a screen 3-shot. Good defense there on the part of Peebles. He didn't make the shot. Canelti goes the other way, goes left side to Browning. Browning at the baseline. In trouble. Has to try to get rid of it, and we'll have a kicked ball. Peebles will keep it. But again, H&R Block, Jeff Newman and his folks, they're the tax professionals in West Union. And the score is North Adams 50, Peebles 28. Shot up off the left side by Browning for a 2, I believe it was, Brett.
I couldn't quite
It was 50-30.
Mr. Hayden Browning now, he has 8 points in the game.
At first I thought it was a 3. Shot from the corner was partially tipped there. Good defense on the part of Sims. Out ahead to McClary. McClary in the paint. Runner, nope. Rebound back down Rothwell. Rothwell driving ahead. Bounce pass right side. Schweikert misses a shot, gets his own rebound in traffic, puts it back up and in.
With the left hand, no less. Breesa Schweikert now 17 points in the game. He is your leading scorer.
That's dexterous, isn't it?
Ambidextrous.
Just want to see if you're look. Matt sitting over shaking his head at us. Matt knew what it was. I thought it was more anamorphous. That's what I thought. But up off the left side.
Learned earlier. Colin Sims puts up the 3, no good.
Is that the word it was, anamorphous?
I'm developing that in my mind, exactly everything he told us today.
As up off the left side, be careful there. Rogers, that'll get you in trouble. Rogers with the ball out off the wing. Dribbling around, the ball knocked away. Good defense by Sims. And I'll tell you what, Peebles hasn't quit out there, as we'll have a tie-up. And I think that's the first tie-up we've had in the entire ball game.
I believe you're correct on that.
First dual possession. That'll go the way of Peebles.
Garrett Shively checks back in. He'll replace Josh McClary for the Peebles Indians. Also back in for North Adams. Gave him great minutes in that first half. Mr. Carson Davis, a 6'2" freshman.
Stick around after the final buzzer as we wrap the game up with stats, comments, and much more with the Willie & Son Trucking post-game show. Sean Willie and the folks south of Leesburg, north of Hillsboro. Sims has the ball out off the wing, bounce pass. He'll go there, turnaround jumper, Canelti. Boy, has he had a heck of a game. Davis out ahead. It'll go now to Rothwell off the rebound. Minute 20 to go in the third quarter. And, Brett, it's almost like we're in slow motion right now.
Yeah, the transition for North Adams has been put down to about third gear right now.
Osborne at the elbow. Little hook pass goes in there to Schweikert. Good recovery. Boy, that could have gotten loose real easy. Back out left side now to Rothwell. Rothwell back again inside. Or excuse me, outside. Back over now. Osborne likes the 3. That's off the mark. Rebound, though, down will come to Canelti out ahead, right side. Shively for three. Nope. Rebound tipped around. Back out off the left side. There it goes to Ryan. Ryan for a shot. Nope. Rebound backside. Schweikert for North Adams.
Mr. Grady Canelti showing everything off. He's gone between his legs. Thought he hit a three-pointer. Nice assist right there, or attempted assist.
Rothwell back out to Schweikert. Back to Rothwell. We're down to 23 seconds to go third quarter. 52-30 the score. So ahead they'll go once again there to Young. And now back out again to Rothwell. Rothwell dribbles in right side and a rejection. Nice defense there on the part of Ryan. As back the other way we go. Browning for a three-shot. Nope, that'll end the quarter. North Adams 52, Peebles 30. We're back after this on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV, presented by CMT Components.
The Ohio Valley CTC is excited to introduce a brand new HVAC program. The program will be open to all juniors and seniors. Enrollment is based on program availability, so you do not have to live in Adams County to attend. This program will prepare the next generation of skilled technicians to meet the growing demands of the HVAC industry. Students will train with the latest technology, gaining the skills needed for a successful career in HVAC. Do not miss this opportunity. Contact the Ohio Valley CTC today and pioneer your pathway towards a rewarding career in HVAC.
You may not know it, but Giant RC, located in Peebles, is a full-service hobby shop located at 109 South Main Street, specializing in radio, cars, and trucks, with prices starting as low as just $99. These are not just toy grade, they're hobby grade, which means parts are available for fixing. Make sure to check out their Facebook page or give them a call at 937-798-9685. Giant RC in Peebles, your one-stop shop for all your RC needs.
If pre-planning your funeral is the furthest thing from your mind, take a moment to reflect on some of the things closest to your heart, such as your family and friends. Pre-planning your funeral will spare them the burden of making difficult decisions at a difficult time. For information about pre-planning a funeral, visit WallaceThompsonFuneralHomes.com or contact the family of Wallace Thompson Funeral Homes with locations in Peebles, Seaman, and Winchester. Trust in the family of Wallace Thompson Funeral Homes, providing the care and service that you and your family deserve.
Back, ladies and gentlemen, North Adams leads in the ball game 52-30, and trying to extend that lead even further with a shot up was Connor Young. He'll miss at Peebles with the basketball at the midcourt. Out there for Peebles, it's Colin Sims along with Garrett Shively, Carson Reed, Brady Canelti, and I've got to get one more in, and that is Mr. Paxton Ryan. And I'll get North Adams in just a moment as the ball, Canelti driving in for a little floater. Nope, rebound back down. Good job there again on the part of Rothwell. Out ahead to Young. Young kicks it there to Schweikert. So we've got Young, Schweikert, Rothwell, Osborne, and Davis as driving in off the right side is Schweikert. And he'll get an and one, and he is so challenging to defend.
Oh, my goodness. Colin Sims attempted to
what do you do?
Cut off that dribble penetration, but not going to happen. It's that flying squirrel act I was talking about in my mind that he gets up around the rim and elevates. Breeson Schweikert now for his 20th point of the game as he makes that free throw, the first free throw taken by North Adams in the game.
In transition, Sims has the basketball, misses the shot, but he's fouled. We'll take a quick break. We're right back after this on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV.
Your dentist can't treat what they can't see. Fortunately, Dr. Pamela Potty at West Union Family Dental uses the latest in CBCT X-ray technology to produce detailed three-dimensional images of a patient's anatomy. Combined with a state-of-the-art dental microscope, this technology enables Dr. P to treat more patients in-house, virtually eliminating lengthy trips for extractions, dental implants, and root canal treatments. New patients are welcome. Most major insurance accepted. Ask about their in-house membership plan. Call to schedule your appointment or visit WestUnionFamilyDental.com.
We return. Both foul shots are missed. The rebound down to Rothwell. Rothwell dribbling midcourt there against Canelti. North Adams without question in charge here. Schweikert with the basketball. Back out once again it goes to Young. Now to Rothwell. And now they can take time, Brett, just and sit in that half court.
Yeah, just take a little air out of the ball. Not trying to go into a stall, but Boy, I tell you what, Jace Rothwell, so many things he does not show up on the scorer sheet. Such a great defender and also great assist leader here.
One outstanding athlete's going to win some Snappy Tomato Pizza. Snappy Tomato Pizza in West Union. Seaman, locally owned and operated. Tammy and her staff in West Union. Of course, the McFarland family in Seaman. Davis misses the foul shot. The freshman has had a nice ball game off of the bench. Well, he's got a future with North Adams, doesn't he?
Certainly does. Connor Rogers is going to check back in for North Adams. Also back in is going to be Josh McClary for the Peebles Indians. First of the 2 free throws, Carson Davis, he misses the first of the 2. He's a 68.2% free throw shooter. He misses the second as well, but it's a rebound by Osborne, puts it right back up. No good.
Davis on the rebound, fights, gets it back out now to Rothwell. Rothwell, a little ball fake. Shot up, no good. Rebound tipped around. We'll get a foul, I believe, against North Adams.
It's going to be Connor Rogers over the back trying to get that rebound there, his second.
And the other thing that's happened here, this crowd was rowdy and raucous, Brett, but North Adams has pretty much taken not just the Peebles crowd, but even the North Adams crowd has gotten a little quieter. I'm not sure anybody was expecting this kind of disparity in scores. Canelti off the right side. As both these ball clubs playing much better.
I would be in that majority. I felt it would be a much closer game thus far, but boy, has North Adams come out. Peebles ran into a buzzsaw.
Reed off the right side.
Oh, nice move.
And one.
Strong Carson Reed for his 6th point of the game.
This game's not over yet. 55-32, excuse me, the score.
Mr. Carson Davis has picked up his 3rd foul, team's 3rd. Carson Reed going back to the free throw line. And he drains it.
That'll make it 55-33, just one basket at a time.
Hayden Browning's going to check back in for the Peebles Indians. Carson Reed now with 7 points in the game.
5:46 to go in our 4th and final quarter with the basketball. Osborne dribbling quickly ahead, goes the length of the floor, kicks it left side to Swikert. Little jump off the front side, up and in. That is so well executed.
You're not a kid, and 22 points now for Mr. Breeston Swikert, and I have to say it's even been kind of a quiet 22.
As up off the right side, shot by Ryan. Nope, rebound back down there by Davis. Davis ahead to Osborne. He'll find off the right side. He'll find Young. Into the paint he goes as that was Connor Rogers. Up and in. Make it 59-33.
Mr. Connor Rogers now 13 points in the game for North Adams.
Reed bounce pass. Over it'll go now for a turnaround jumper. It's up and it's in.
Beautiful.
Browning buries the 3 to answer.
Hayden Browning just punched his ticket into the double-digit club at this district final game. 11 points now.
And back will go the other way. Browning ahead to Reed, and he is fouled. He'll shoot 2 foul shots.
Mr. Connor Rogers is going to pick up that foul. That's his 3rd now.
H&R Block in West Union, your tax and financial partner. School board update. And the score now, 59-36. It is North Adams leading Peebles. Second game, which will be back on the air at about 3:30. Second game today, it will be Fairfield, the Lions, taking on South Webster, the Jeeps. Did I say 3:30? Yes, 5:30. Excuse me. 5:30 game. Excuse me. We'll be back on the air.
Jace Rothwell.
I'm in a hurry.
Jace Rothwell, Connor Young, both check back in for North Adams. Grady Canelti getting ready to check back in for Peebles. Carson Reed hits both free throws. He's now 3 for 3 from the free throw line, 9 points overall. Mr. Canelti, he'll replace Paxton Ryan for the Peebles Indians. 59-38, 21-point lead for North Adams. They have possession of the ball. There's 4:40 to go in the game.
As now North Adams with the basketball. And
Carson Reed's going to pick up the foul. I think Carson Reed realized that Mr. Connor Young was getting ready to have a open access to the rim. Good smart foul committed.
59-38 the score. North Adams with the lead. With the basketball out there's Connor Young to Swikert. And again, Brett, the tempo has changed so much. Swikert off the right side. Shot missed. Rebound. Takes it in from the right side, shoots with his left hand. That's pretty nice. Is going the other way, Canelti. And then a shot put back up by Shively. Nope, rebound back out there. Browning buries another three. And North Adams is on the comeback. Peebles is on the comeback trail.
We have timeout on the floor. We'll be back after this on C103. Also, Good Guys Radio TV Network, presented by CMT Components.
Stay warm this winter with the long-lasting comfort of a Tempstar heating and air conditioning system from Richard Lewis Heating and Air Conditioning. The friendly staff at Richard Lewis Heating and Air Conditioning can install for you a new, highly efficient Tempstar system that will deliver years of consistent temperatures and humidity control with exceptional efficiency. Let one of their highly trained technicians install one for you today. Call 937-544-5045. That's 937-544-5045. Stuck with a mess that's gotta go? What you need is Southern Ohio Dumpster Rentals. Schedule a week or weekend rental for your construction refuse, household junk, yard waste, or shed removal. Need help getting it done? Southern Ohio Dumpster Rentals offers clean-out services for storage facilities, garages, foreclosures, estates, and properties. Call Jaden Hessler at 937-779-9132 or visit Southern Ohio Dumpster Rentals on Facebook. Richmond Insurance Agency has proudly served the citizens and businesses of Adams County and surrounding areas since 1926. Their goal is to provide caring and personalized service while assisting their clients' insurance needs. Whether you need insurance coverage for your home, auto, business, or farm, they can help. They also write life insurance policies to protect your family against unfortunate events. Richmond Insurance Agency, conveniently located on the Courthouse Square in West Union at 212 North Market Street. Call 937-544-2326.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 3 minutes and 52 seconds to go in the fourth quarter. The score is 59-41. North Adams has led by as much as 25. Swikert at the foul line could extend it back up as
Don Bowles at first game, who will be the likely, it appears that North Adams is going to move on at this point. There's 3:52 to go in the game. Still not impossible for Peebles at this point, but unlikely at this point. But the Eastern Pike Ball Club, they scored 59 in their game, victorious over Valley. And North Adams right now with already 60 points, 3:50 to go in this game.
Yes, and interesting enough, folks, even if you came up to watch this, though, that's not who they'll be facing, though, that's who we would hope they would face, but instead a steal and a takeaway. Back the other way they go, Connor Rogers. Connor Rogers off the left side, dribbling around a couple crossovers. Back out to Osborne. Osborne working off the right again. Back out, crossover, kicks it into the far right side to Rothwell. Rothwell back out left side to Rogers. Shot missed. Rebound tipped back up by Young. What a nice tip by Young.
Kid.
Out of bounds it goes. Way up in the air. Out of bounds it goes. It will be Peebles basketball. But Brett, they would not get to face Eastern until the finals of the region. As the winner of this moves on to region, by the way. But instead, they're going to get to play number 1 Berlin Highland or number 2 Woodsfield Monroe Central. Parochial schools.
Parochials.
As shot up off the front side, Canelti, it's up and in. Make it 60-43 now the score.
Grady Canelti, he's now in the double-digit club with 10 points.
And it seems like he's scored more than that.
I agree.
Rothwell.
His last 2 games have been outstanding. And up at Jackson and now this game as well for Mr. Grady Canelti.
Swikert has it out off the left wing. Following this ball game, there will be awarding of medallions to both the district runner-up and district championship teams. And then, of course, the presenting of trophies. And, of course, we will also have a conversation with Coach Austin McCormick, and I believe we'll also get to talk to Coach Josh Airy as well before we will take a break and be back. As Matt reminded me, we'll be back here at about 5:30 for our second game of the day as Swikert hits the foul shot.
Preston Swikert now with his 24th point of the game. He's 3 for 4 from the free throw line. He's a 52% free throw shooter. Checking in for North Adams, that's going to be Caleb Diatley, a 6'1" senior.
And don't forget, you can see all these seniors play at the Shack C103 All-Star Game at North Adams High School March 28th as we'll go back the other way and we'll have a foul committed.
I think that's going to be called on Mr. Diatley just into the game. It is. Caleb Diatley is going to pick up that foul. On the free throw line, Mr. Garrett Shively. Garrett is 9 for 16 on the season, 56.3%. This will be his first trip to the free throw line tonight. He'll shoot 2.
Williamson Trucking post-game show follows our ball game, and in that we'll have our Snappy Tomato Pizza Player of the Game as well as our ACRMC Family Medicine Coaches Comment Show. Foul shots up and good as he makes one and misses one. Out ahead left side to be Rothwell. Rothwell dribbling out across. This is the third time these two teams have played this year. Swikert into the paint. A little athletic move. He's knocked down, but he'll shoot 2 foul shots. And at both of those meetings, my memory says, Brett, that the difference was 9 points. Is that right?
Correct. Much different event tonight. Connor Gross just picked up his second foul. Breeston Swikert goes right back to the free throw line. He has 25 points on the evening. He's 4 for 5 from the free throw line. Make that 4 for 6 as he misses the first of the 2 free throws.
Swikert at the foul line. Settles in, dribbles the ball a couple of times. Knee bend, and second foul shot is good.
Made the proper adjustment. 26 points now for Breeston Swikert.
That extends that lead back out to 19. Out off the right side is Browning. Excuse me, check that. That is Connor Gross in there now. Fall away Browning. Rebound backside over there by Young off of the missed shot. Osborne out ahead. Osborne dribbling out. We're down to 2 minutes to go in our ball game. As we said, North Adams is going to move on. They're going to be in the district championships. As rightfully so, the Peebles folks very disappointed, but North Adams, Brett, a nice basketball team.
Absolutely, and what a future this ball club has.
Swikert drives in, is fouled, and won.
Oh, wow. Breeston Swikert putting on a show. He's got the hoop and the harm. He'll go to the line for the old-fashioned 3.
It is time for me to remind you this broadcast is for the private use of the Dreamcatcher Communications audience. Any other use of the descriptions or accounts of this game without the consent of Dreamcatcher Communications is prohibited. And we're going to have wholesale substitutions here, Brett.
And for Peebles, Cash Hazlip, Paxton Ryan, Bo Johnson, Colin Sims. And it's going to be Dalton Pence coming in for North Adams. Also checking in is going to be Jesse Kennedy. Thaddeus Moore, he's in the ball game for North Adams.
Breeston Swikert at the foul line. Settles in and misses the foul shot. Rebound back down on the underneath there by Hayslip.
On the floor for Peebles. Colin Sims.
And we're going to have a couple more substitutions. We'll walk the other way, Brett.
Checking in for North Adams. Getting ready to check in. Carson Davis about to step in. Caleb Diatley as well.
Cash Hazlip will be shooting double.
Mr. Cash Hazlip. He's going to go to the line, shoot 2. I believe this is his first free throw attempt of the season. Big stage, take your first free throw shot.
It is.
And he drains it.
Good job.
Caleb Diatley back in.
Yes, sir. Mr. Caleb Diatley and Carson Davis both check in for North Adams. Breeston Swikert, he steps out as well as Mr. Connor Rogers. Breeston Swikert went over and acknowledged the student fan base over there for North Adams.
Second foul shot is missed. Diatley on the rebound.
Colin Sims.
Back ahead with the basketball, dribbling around out top is Moore to Davis. Back over to Kennedy. Dribbling around, then he'll come over in front of us here to Pence.
Jesse Kennedy, a nice ball handling sophomore, has a big future here at North Adams. He puts up the three-point shot. It was altered by Paxton Ryan. I believe he got a hand on it, checking in for Peebles. That's going to be Wyatt Smart. Also checking in for North Adams, Caleb Eldridge. He checks into the ball game. Caleb Brown, he's into your ball game. I think I'm missing one more.
Caleb Diatley checks out as a senior.
That's Thaddeus Moore. He's in the ball game for North Adams.
Minute 14 to go in the ball game. It's a 20-point game, 65-45. North Adams is going to be your district champions. Peebles, nothing to bow their heads about. There will be the district runners-up.
Chase Shoemaker, a 6-foot sophomore. He's in for the Peebles Indians.
Ryan has the basketball. He'll finally get it. They'll get it back out top there to Gross. Gross dribbling around, step back three. It's up, no. Rebound down underneath, fought for. North Adams ends up with it. Rebound there by Caleb Brown. Out ahead off the left side, a three shot. It's up, no good. Rebound back down once again, this time to Moore. Back out top, they'll swing it right side there again to Brown. Over to Eldridge. And back in this corner here to Kennedy. And now a three shot by Eldridge. It's up, no good. Rebound back down underneath. We're down less than 30 seconds. Out ahead with the basketball is Gross.
Nice ball handler, Mr. Gross, checking in for Peebles. Lucas Krieger, a 5'9" freshman. I believe at this point everybody on both squads has now been into the ball game. That's what good coaches do.
21.6 seconds to go in our ball game as a three shot way out top off the mark by Gross. Rebound caught, tracked down by Gross in the backcourt. He'll kick it over for our right side. Over there now to Krieger. Krieger, he'll attempt the three. It's up, no good. Rebound back down. It'll come there to Kennedy, and that'll end the ball game. 65-45, the final score. It is North Adams, your district champions, and Peebles Indians, the district semifinalists. We'll be back. Up next, it's the Willie & Son Trucking postgame show here on C103 Good Guys Radio TV, presented by CMT Components.
Big box home improvement stores don't brag about their customer service and knowledgeable staff, and that's because they rarely have either one. Do you really want electrical and plumbing advice from a person who was assembling patio furniture yesterday? Nope. Get what you need from the pros at West Union Electric and Plumbing Supply. They now have an expanded hardware line to complement the electrical and plumbing parts, plus handy tips and advice to help you get the job done. West Union Electric and Plumbing Supply, 1 block south of the courthouse on Walnut Street in West Union.
Naylor Orthodontics, with locations in Maysville and West Union, have specialized in making beautiful smiles for more than 20 years. At Naylor Orthodontics, they use top-of-the-line technology to create braces and clear liners. They specialize in children and adult braces. Consultations are free and financing options are available. Learn more online at NaylorOrthodontics.com or call 606-564-9494.
Spring storms are coming. If your roof gets damaged due to storms, call Michael Fossil at Elite Roofing. Michael is a seasoned veteran in the roofing industry with knowledge for all those tough roofing questions. Elite Roofing offers metal and shingle jobs, gutters, and even have a in-house insurance expert that will take care of your claim start to finish. Call Michael today at 740-406-4474 and schedule your appointment today. Michael and the team at Elite would like to wish the best of luck to all Shack teams on their tournament run.
The world may feel like a crazy place right now, and it tends to make one worry about the future. One thing is for certain, your future should include life insurance. At Mitchell Family Insurance Agency, they can help you determine the right life insurance needed to protect your family's future, because that's the future you worry about the most. The Mitchell Family Insurance Agency has moved to a new office on the corner of Steam Furnace Road and Main Street in Peebles, directly across from their old location. Call 937-587-2430 or visit their website at mitchellfamilyins.com.
For hot days and cold nights, stay comfortable with Schaefer Heating and Cooling, a family-owned full-service.
But here for a few moments so we can see them receiving the runner-up medals. It's North Adams defeats Peebles. Final score 65-45. Peebles Indians fans all hanging in there as they well should. As everyone gets their medals, they'll now be awarded a trophy. And the seniors will go out and gather that in. Once again, it was North Adams outscoring Peebles in the first quarter 17-7. As it was back and forth. There was actually a total of 7 lead changes in the first 4 minutes of the ball game. As with 4:30 to go in the first quarter, Peebles was able to tie it up, or actually North Adams tied it up at 7-all. But with 3:56 to go in the first quarter, North Adams was to take the lead 9-7. And from there, they were not to look back. As they outscored, they went on an 8-0 run to end the quarter at 17-7. In the second quarter, North Adams outscored Peebles 21-13 to end the half at 38-20, and that was a bellwether of what was yet to come as they led by 18 at the half. In the third quarter, North Adams settled down and really didn't push it as hard as they might have been able to, and to lead, win that quarter 14-10. They led 52-30 at the three-quarter mark. The final quarter was the only one that Peebles was to win in the ball game. They won at 15-13, and the final score 65-45 in a ball game that North Adams led by as much as 25 at one time, 26, I should say. Actually, the biggest lead of the ball game, but it was North Adams. Ball game to win today. It was just their day. Very good basketball team. Peebles, on the other hand, a great finish to their season. Not where you want to end, but nonetheless, congratulations to Peebles Indians. You can see it down on the floor. It's the North Adams Green Devils gathering in their, getting in their own medals for district championship. You can see Coach Austin McCormick coming in. Now, Austin, a rookie coach, has been elected as the SHAC Coach of the Year. Also, his team has won a gold basketball, and now his team has won a district championship. And Brett, what a statement about a rookie coach, right?
Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier. Where do you go from here? But he's going to continue to go up is what he's going to do. He's going to move over to the regions, and boy, he had his ball club perfectly prepared for today's game.
And they'll now be taking some pictures and cutting some nets as we'll take a break, and we'll be back with much, much more. Remember, folks, this is not the end of today. We have 2 more ball games to come. We will finish up our post game here with some conversation with coaches. We'll give you individual team stats. We'll name our Snappy Tomato Pizza Player of the Game. But then we'll also come back at about 5:30 this afternoon for our second broadcast of the day, which includes a doubleheader. It'll be South Webster versus the Fairfield Lions, followed by Manchester, the Greyhounds, taking on Portsmouth Notre Dame. But first, this as we continue the Willie & Son Trucking postgame show here on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV, presented by CMT Components.
For hot days and cold nights, stay comfortable with Schaefer Heating and Cooling, a family-owned full-service HVAC company serving the Hillsborough area for over 37 years. Turn to us for a geothermal system, heating and cooling a home and environmentally friendly, an air purifier and cleaner, and more. Our team members are well equipped and required to complete over 200 hours minimum of training each year.
So contact Schaefer Heating and Cooling today.
Southern Ohio Tire, your trusted partner for all your automotive and farm needs. Whether it's your car, truck, or even your tractor, Southern Ohio Tire has you covered. From in-shop fixes to on-the-go roadside service and even farm visits, the expert team at Southern Ohio Tire will keep you running strong. Call Southern Ohio Tire today at 937-763-6446 and experience their professional difference. That's 937-763-6446. Southern Ohio Tire. Let them keep you rolling.
The Ohio Valley CTC is excited to introduce a brand new HVAC program. The program will be open to all juniors and seniors. Enrollment is based on program availability, so you do not have to live in Adams County to attend. This program will prepare the next generation of skilled technicians to meet the growing demands of the HVAC industry. Students will train with the latest technology, gaining the skills needed for a successful career in HVAC. Do not miss this opportunity. Contact the Ohio Valley CTC today and pioneer your pathway towards a rewarding career in HVAC.
Creating a memorial to honor a lost loved one is a time-honored tradition. Whether it's a graveside monument, a cremation monument, or a pet memorial, the craftsmen at Peebles Monument Company will walk you through every step of the process, from concept to completion. Visit Peebles Monument Company, located on North Main Street in Peebles, and online at peeblesmonument.com. Choose Peebles Monument Company because sharing the life story of a loved one with those who matter most isn't just important today, it's important forever.
Ladies and gentlemen, Brett Spencer's got it all dialed in. We have the individual and team stats now for the Peebles Indians.
it's all about timing, Don Bowles. Isn't it nice, the number of the fan bases, the fans that come out of these fan bases come over and thank us for calling these games. It's really our pleasure, and we're the beneficiaries. But anyway, we certainly thank all the fans from Peebles and North Adams stopping over. Let's look at the Peebles Indians. Nice season to Mr. Josh Airy and his ball club, and what a future this ball club has. We talked about how young they are, and they are young, and they are talented, and more talent coming up from that 8th grade, as I understand. Peebles Indians in that first quarter shot 3 for 9 from the field. That's 33%. 1 for 4 from beyond the arc. That's 25%. They trailed by 10 at the first quarter break, 17-7. North Adams on top. Second quarter, 4 for 11 from the field, 36%. 1 for 5 from beyond the arc, 20% overall in that first half for the Peebles Indians. 7 for 20 from the field, 35%. 2 for 9 from beyond the arc, 22%. That 10-point lead had now jumped up to 18 for North Adams, 38-20 at the halftime break. Third quarter, 5 for 15 from the field, much better in that third quarter for Peebles, 33%. 1 for 7, they still struggle beyond the arc, 14%. And that 18-point lead jumped up to 22 for North Adams on top, 52-30. Going into that fourth quarter, Peebles again put on a nice rush of shots and effort. They went 5 for 13 from the field, 38%, 2 for 5 from beyond the arc, 40%. Overall in the second half for the Peebles Indians, 10 for 28 from the field, that's 36%. They went 3 for 12 from beyond the arc, 25%. Overall in the game, 35% from the field, going 17 for 48, and 5 for 21 from beyond the three-point line, that's 24%. They were perfect in that first half from the free throw line as a result of Hayden Browning going 4 for 4. So Peebles went 4 for 4 in that first half. That's 100%. In the second half, they went 5 for 9, 55%. And overall from the free throw line in the game for the Peebles Indians, 9 for 13. That's 69%. They had 7 different players get in the scoring column. It was Mr. Cash Hazlip, 6'1" senior. He got into the game. He had 1 point. He went 1 for 2 from the free throw line. Next, we have Bo Johnson, a young man that averages 9.2. Well, tonight he was held to 2 points overall. Next, we have Mr. Garrett Shively, a young man that's a senior as well, 5'11". What a nice career he's had over there as a great three-point shooter. He finished the evening with 4 points, went 1 for 2 from the free throw line. Then we had Josh McClary, a young man. You're going to hear a lot about him in the future. Only a sophomore, and he's a super sophomore.
Kills me.
5 points. He had 1 foul. We had Carson Reed, a young man that averages 11.3. Well, he got right there close. He had 9 points, perfect from the free throw line, 3 for 3, and he also committed 1 foul. 2 players got into double digits. Mr. Grady Canelty, what a young man. We talked about the progress of the Peebles Indians. A lot of that was because of the progress of Grady Canelty, one of the probably, I think, the strongest player in the league. He finished the evening with 10 points. He had no fouls, and he did not have any free throw attempts. And then Hayden Browning, 5'11" senior, what a way to finish your basketball career at the high school level. He had 14 points, 4 for 4 from the free throw line. He committed 1 foul. In fact, even Sweet Lou was talking about how hot Hayden Browning was when they were giving them the runner-up for the district championship. That'll conclude the statistics for the Peebles Indians, both the team and individual.
All right, we'll take a break as we continue with our Willie & Son Trucking post-game show. Up next, we'll be talking to you about the North Adams Green Devils as their individual and team stats as well. But first this, here on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV, presented by CMT Components.
Hello, this is Tammy Crothers from Roush Insurance. Our agency has been here for over 80 years, so please keep us in mind if you're looking for a more competitive quote on any of your insurance needs. You can stop by the office at 313 East Main Street, West Union, or give us a call at 937-544-3123.
ProGen's next-generation technology flooring is designed to stand up to the demands of modern life, and it's available now at the Winchester Carpet Outlet. Because ProGen is durable, waterproof, dimensionally stable, and easy to install, it can be used in any room, including rooms that are most prone to moisture and spills, like kitchens and baths. For top-quality flooring, service, and selection at prices that'll floor you, visit the Winchester Carpet Outlet, just off State Route 32 on Tri-County Road, just a few miles west of Winchester, Ohio, and online at winchestercarpetoutlet.com.
Our business is helping you grow. We're Baxler Tractor. We take care of you like family.
We've been growing since 1946. As your Kubota dealer, our focus is to help you grow today and into the future. Stop by one of our locations today. Visit with our folks and see our entire lineup of Kubota products.
Our business is helping you grow. Bachelor Tractor.
Your plan is ready. It's time to build. At CMT Components, we design and manufacture quality building materials for your custom job. If you need metal panels and trim, trusses, or even a complete pole barn package, we do it all, including delivering right to your job site. To get started, call us at 937-446-3400. You can also check us out online or stop by our office in Sardinia, Ohio to discuss your plans today. Let's get building.
I wanted to prove to myself that I could go to college and get my degree.
What if I went to Southern State? What if I'm able to go and become that nurse or that lawyer or that teacher? Southern State Community College allows students to rise above the circumstances that they're surrounded by and become something more than they ever dreamed possible.
Champions. Also, congratulations to Austin McCormick, and I say first-year coach at the varsity level, but he's not a first-year coach. And what a nice command he's had of this ball club. And also, as well, to both the Peebles and North Adams fan bases, just class acts. Both of them very knowledgeable about the game and very competitive, both ball clubs. Now, for the North Adams Green Devils, ultimately victorious by a 20-point spread, 65-45 over the Peebles Indians in that first quarter. For North Adams, they came out hot, really, from the hands of Connor Rogers. They went 7 for 13 from that field in that first quarter, 54%, went 3 for 5 from beyond the arc, 60%, and they had a 10-point lead, 17-7 at the first quarter break. Second quarter, they didn't back off of it at all, 9 for 17 from the field, 53%. Remember, they shot 54% from the field first quarter, 53% in the second quarter, and then they went 3 for 4 from beyond the arc, 75% overall in the first half for the North Adams Green Devils, 16 for 30 from the fields, 53%, 6 for 9 from beyond the arc. You don't need a calculator for that one. That's 67%. That 10-point lead and now jumped up to 18, 38-20 at the halftime break. Third quarter, nice job by Austin McCormick. Slowed it down a little bit, worked on their set offenses. They went 6 for 14 from the field, 43%, 2 for 7 from beyond the arc, 29%. The 18-point lead now jumped up to 22, 52-30 at the third quarter break. North Adams on top. In that fourth quarter, again, a lot of different players got into the game. Got that experience of putting those tennis shoes on a great Convo floor and a great crowd all the way around them. They shot 4 for 10 from the field, 40%. They also went 0 for 3 from beyond the arc. Overall in the second half, 10 for 24. That was 42%. 2 for 10 from beyond the arc, 20%. Overall in the game for the North Adams Green Devils, 26 for 54, 48%. 8 for 19, 42% from beyond the arc. That'll win a lot of games, and I hope it wins the next game. In fact, if they can continue with that scoring. Final score, 65-45. 20-point victory for North Adams. They took no free throw attempts in that first half. In the second half, they went 5 for 10, 50% overall, 50%, 5 for 10 from the field.
And I'll tell you what, you still got the individual stats to go, right?
Right.
Tell you what, let's talk to Josh first, and we'll come back and do that. Just stay right there. We can both talk to him. Josh, as welcome, folks, the ACRMC Coaches Comment Show. One of the toughest things we have to do is ask the coaches, or they have to do, is come up after a loss, and one of our most gracious guys, Josh, we certainly appreciate you coming up, but it's tough to play anybody 3 times, isn't it?
They're pretty good, too. I mean, they're excellent ball club, well coached, a lot of seniors, do a lot of things correct, and you knew coming up here it was going to be a very tough task, and you know, I felt like when they hit some shots early, you know, you could tell they were comfortable and at ease, and we just were never able to get them out of that comfort zone early on, and I just thought that you know, they came out and played really, really well.
Well, we don't, you know, it depends on what's going on, but we kind of watched both of you in warm-ups, and they looked that way in warm-ups. You could tell they seemed to be comfortable in there, and I think that's what it was more than anything else, because I don't think you played a bad ball game. It was just a matter they were just real comfortable and they had a plan.
Yeah, you know, I felt early on, you know, we wanted to get more physical, and drives weren't helping the way we needed to, and you know, you have those moments during games, but the other team still has to capitalize, and they were able to do that. You know, anytime we had a defensive letdown, and you know, we didn't move the ball particularly well early on in that first quarter, and it caught up with us real quick.
Well, and it's also interesting that a lot of the players that normally get touches on your ball club, Carson Reed would be a good example, wasn't getting touches in that first half probably like you wanted him to do either.
Yeah, the ball stuck at times, and we have a habit of that sometimes. And I know you're bringing 15, 16, 17-year-old kids up here in an environment like this, and it's different for them. This is new. It's North Adams has been here before, and I think that's a benefit. But it's like anything else. You got to go through some of those pains to get better from it, and hopefully we will, and we're able to come back here.
Well, and that said, you got a lot of kids coming back. You got some good young players, good bases, and good coming up from the junior high group. It's Peebles is alive and well in the basketball program.
Yeah, I mean, we feel really good about the kids we have coming back. We have some very good juniors, and Paxton Ryan, Grady Canelty, Colin Sims, and Wyatt Smart back, and two very good sophomores with Josh McClary and Connor Gross, and a very, very good freshman in Bo Johnson. So, and then, like you said, we have some good kids coming up from junior high. So, we feel really good about the kids coming into our program. It always hurts to lose good seniors that are good role models every day in practice, but it is part of high school basketball.
Yeah, Garrett Shively, Carson Reed, Hayden Browning, and Cash Hayslip. That's tough hole to fill, isn't it?
It is, because you're talking about four great kids. Cash is great. Every day. All four of these kids never missed a practice, anything. Cash comes in, works hard every single day. Garrett Shively is another one. Garrett's going to be a success in life. Hayden, Carson, Cash, all of them. But Garrett shoots the ball really well. We're going to miss his outside shot. And Hayden Brown, he's just kind of a jack of all trades. He can do a little bit of everything. We asked him to guard 1 through 5, and he had a good game offensively tonight, and another great kid. And then you lose Carson, who's our a guy that's been all league for you a couple years and plays all 5 positions and does it well. So we have some big holes to fill going into next season.
We look forward to it.
Well, look forward to some rest, I guess. Now.
Well, this is true too.
Yeah.
And the grind, and it does turn into a bit of a grind, and I think it needs to be said. I don't know how you feel about it, but I hope it don't make you too uncomfortable. I think it's a big compliment to you and all the kids, because your team didn't start out well this season.
Yeah.
And I think where your team ended up is quite a compliment for these kids. And realistically, and I know you'll concur, you got beat by a pretty good basketball team.
Oh, we did.
And that said, Peebles can hold their heads high, and you guys did a great job, especially in that second half of the season.
Yeah, I thought that early in the season, every game we lost, we were ahead in the fourth quarter at some point. And so you just have to kind of get over those humps, and we did. And I thought our coaches, Chris Reed and Tim Grooms, Weston Browning, Tyler Ryan, Michael Walls, what a great job they did from start to finish, and preparation and coming in and working hard every day in practice. And anytime you have guys working that hard for your kids and the kids responding to it, you're going to get better, and I felt like we did throughout the year.
Good job, Josh, as usual.
We
appreciate you.
Thanks for coming.
And good luck for the summer and all that stuff.
Thanks, Don.
Josh Airy joins us here for our ACRMC Coaches Comment Show. We will I'll ask Brett Spencer to rejoin me. We'll finish those individual and team stats as we await the arrival of Mr. Austin McCormick. I saw him on his way over here. I'll tell you what, he is on his way over. So we'll take a quick break. We'll be right back. Well, I'll tell you what, let's go ahead and do the individual scoring while he gets over here. Brett, this is kind of disjointed, but we got to kind of do what we do. So Brett rejoins me here. Let's do those individual scoring as I see Austin on his way over.
Yeah, we talked about the North Adams Green Devils. Congratulations, 65-45 winners. We gave you their team stats. Let's look at the individual stats. It was Mr. Carson Davis, 6'2" freshman, the only freshman on this squad. Gave him some nice minutes. He finished with 2 points. He went 0 for 2 from the free throw line. He committed 3 fouls. Chase Rothwell, the things he does. Here's your overall player. 11.5 points per game he averages. 5.5 rebounds per game. 6 assists per game. And averages 2.3 steals per game. He's a young man that runs this powerful engine of the North Adams Green Devils. He had 4 points tonight. He also committed 1 foul. Next we had Connor Young. He had 7 points on the evening, and he also committed 1 foul. Now we're into double digits. We had Mr. Carson Osborne. He finished with 11 points, got hot shooting the three-pointers. He had 3 3-pointers tonight. He finished with 11. He also finished with 1 foul. Connor Rogers, got this ball club off to an outstanding start. They scored 17 points in the first quarter. He had 8 of those on the strength of 2 3-pointers. He finished the evening with 13 points. He also committed 3 fouls. And then you had Mr. Breeson Schweikert. You always wonder how exciting is his ball game going to be. Well, it was very exciting tonight. In the third quarter, he came out and he scored 11 points. He comes right back in that fourth quarter and scores another 11 points. He finished the evening with 28 points. He was 5 for 8 from the free throw line. He also committed 1 foul. That will complete the individual statistics for the North Adams Green Devils. Congratulations. Good luck in the regions.
All right, we'll take a quick break. Joining me next, Mr. Austin McCormick with the North Adams Green Devils, the winning coach. We'll be right back after this on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV, presented by CMT Components.
That's the sound of your truck losing you money. Whether you're a major trucking operation or an independent owner, you're losing business. Let me give you some advice. Call Willie & Son Trucking. Their certified Caterpillar, Cummins, and Detroit experts can get your truck moving so you can get back to doing business. Call Willie & Son Trucking for an overhaul or glider kit rebuild at 937-763-9521. Keep your business rolling with Willie & Son Trucking.
Trying to find a durable new look for your retail office, house, garage, or new barn dominium? Higgins Steel Roofing and Siding has added 2 new profiles within the past year that would make great options. A heavier 26-gauge metal board and batten with several colors to choose from adds a fresh new look to any project regardless of size. Or come in and check out our new options for standing seam. If it's steel roofing and siding, it comes from Higgins. Located in Hillsboro and Jackson, Higgins Steel Roofing and Siding. Family owned and operated since 1958.
Gentlemen, to our ACRMC Coaches Comment Show. Joining me, head coach Mr. Austin McCormick with the North Adams Green Devils. Coach, did you think you guys would be here at the championship beginning of the season?
To be honest with you, with this group returning, we set our standards pretty high, and we wanted this was the goal, to be able to get here. And it took a lot of hard work and a lot of dedication from those kids and from our guys to be able to make it happen. But we worked our tails off. And the biggest thing that we continue to tell the kids over and over is they've been here before and they've made these runs before. And it's just about executing and going out and doing it. And I couldn't be any more proud of them. Love every single one of them, and they've worked their butts off to get here.
Well, and you and I talked the other night at Jackson, I think it was, at Jackson, and I think you said they've been here 6 times. Brett and I sat here and watched warm-ups. From the time they walked out of the floor to warm-ups till the time the end of the game, they just looked comfortable. And I don't know how you feel as a coach, but that had to be part of it. And did you notice the same thing?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, and it makes the coaching staff's job so easy when you have that type of experience. Like, they're constantly during a game coming over and talking about what they're seeing on the floor. What can we maybe exploit here based on a matchup, or what can we run to get a good look, because they've been there before. And it makes it so easy on me and so easy on our entire staff to just be able to focus on the game and help them hopefully put them in good situations. But at the end of the day, it's just these kids, they've worked so hard, and just super proud of them.
Were you able to run the game plan you planned?
For the most part, we shot it well. Kind of the plan going in was attack the paint, try and get it to the basket, whether it be through post touches or whether it be through drives, and then play inside-out basketball. And we hit some point-to-wing threes, which probably led to us taking maybe a few that we shouldn't have late. But at the end of the day, when you shoot it well, sometimes that happens, and it's just about controlling what you can control other than that defensively, and doing those types of things. And Peebles is an extremely well-coached team, and that's what they're young. I feel like they're going to be here a lot over the next couple of years, and just great to be able to come out with a win against a team that's so well coached and play so hard. Coach Airy is one of the very best to ever do it. I have so much respect for him and that entire coaching staff. Just super happy that our kids came to play today.
Well, and I'm not going to spend a lot of time talking about specific players tonight, because I just think it was one of the nicest team efforts I've seen you play all season.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's what you got to have come tournament time. Everybody's got to step up, offensively, defensively, rebounding the basketball, all those things. And I thought we had guys really step up in all 3 of those facets, and I'm extremely proud of them.
moving forward, it's going to be a hill to climb, isn't it?
Absolutely. We got Monroe Central on Wednesday, 5:30 at Ohio Dominican. That's one scenario where we've never been to Ohio Dominican before, but we'll show up. We'll do our best to get a game plan together. They just knocked off Berlin Highland on Friday, so got to be ready to go and compete and execute and give yourself another chance to survive and advance for 32 minutes.
Well, let's face it, one of the advantages when I talked about the the game that you played in the team basketball, when you get to the level you're going to have to, that's what it's going to take. It's not going to take one player get hot or this or that. That's obviously a help. But the bottom line is your team's going to have to be comfortable within themselves, and you've got a ball club built to create havoc for almost anybody.
Yeah, we want to play our game no matter who it's against. We don't want to change who we are. We have to be us when we go out every single night, and that's the goal, is every time to go and play our game and give ourselves the best shot that we can to win.
Austin, we're enjoying it. Let's keep it going.
Appreciate it.
All right, Austin McCormick joins us here, our ACRMC Coaches Comment Show. We'll be right back after this on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV, presented by CMT Components.
What we believe matters because it shapes who we are. At First State Bank, we believe in rural communities. We have since our start in 1884. We're proud of where we come from. And while others have come and gone, we've remained, because standing by the folks you believe in is what a real local bank does. First State Bank, built on belief.
Ladies and gentlemen, as Brett Spencer and I are wrapping things up here, as we'll talk to. Let's go ahead and name our Snappy Tomato Pizza Player of the Game, Brett, if we can.
Absolutely.
What a performance it was by a basketball team. I mean, just gee whiz.
Joe B, you went in on this, or you want me to just do that call for us?
You make the call, because I had enough difficulty trying to figure out who was going to guard who.
I got you.
Really.
Well, it's a young man. He's a senior. I talked about his game is just always exciting. He wears the 23 jersey. Tonight he had a total of 28 points. Scored 11 points in the third quarter, 11 points in the fourth quarter. He went 5 for 8 from the free throw line. He really carried this team. Preston Schweikert, he's going to be your Snappy Tomato Pizza in West Union and Seaman Player of the Game. Congratulations to you, Mr. Schweikert, as well as your North Adams Green Devils.
Thank you, Brett. Joining us now, Mr. Joe B. Stewart, another rookie. I just talked to a rookie, Joe B. Stewart, rookie in the Shack, and I've been giving Austin a hard time all season. But can you imagine? You come in and you win the gold basketball, and you win the Coach of the Year, and now you win a district championship. I mean, I think you ought to retire. What do you think?
All well deserved, but yes. Yeah, it might get a little more complicated from that point in time, yes.
I think so. Joe B., we did not get to have a good conversation with you at Milford the other night because of technical issues. We had to get to the next game and all those things. But your Fayetteville Ball Club, you had a pretty successful season on your own right, didn't you?
Yeah, we really did. Won 16 games, and progressively, think that excited us. We improved progressively through the whole season. We were 5-4 in December, and we were 11-3 after that. So really, really pleased with the progress and what we had going on. Yeah.
Well, and again, you come in with a team, and not necessarily a bad thing, but a team that had been operating completely different than what you were used to operating, and you had to get some transition out of the way, didn't you?
Oh, always. Always. And that's any good teacher. You've got to reestablish. Establish your own culture. You establish your own curriculum, and then also you got a new community to work with as well. But all those things fell right into place. We had a great group of guys to work with, and our the sad chapter is kid Alex Bradshaw, who just could not have been a better leader for our group in that first year,
and would have started on any team in the league.
More than that, I'll just say that, North Adams won the league, did not lose the league game and all that, but from where I sat, Alex Bradshaw would have certainly improved every single team in the league, and when you look at the games that some of our teams have lost in the league, I made the statement at the league vote that you're probably going to win those games if Alex is on your roster. But
Yes.
Great leader, and obviously there's no such thing as a 5-year letterman. And that said, we're going to lose him, we're going to miss him, but have an awful lot of good kids back, and they're already looking forward to it.
Well, especially this year, and this needs to come to, especially when we talk about a team that Fayetteville went by themselves down to the Southwest and had a great degree of success. But the challenges faced throughout this year, I think the Shack very underappreciated this year. You could tell that from the seeding. That in a lot of ways it was, this was a team. We always talk about this. It's kind of a cliche. Oh, you got to come out every night and play. But this year in the Shack, it was a gauntlet you had to run through, wasn't it?
Oh, always. Yes, always. And you just look at Peebles here that really struggled to guard North Adams like everybody in our league did. But Peebles came to our place last game of the season, and we really defended them well. And all of a sudden, a week later, and now they're beating. They beat 2 14-win teams.
Yes, sir.
To get here and have this opportunity today, and that chapter did not go well here today. But boy, the chapter to get them here, that's a Scioto Valley Conference team that they took on and beat in the first round, a 14-win team, and then the next one also a 14-win team. So.
Well, and just like Fayetteville going to the Southwest, you didn't have the what luxury of having a lot of teams voting for you and those kind of things. But you go down and you played some nice basketball in the district down there.
We did. We're down 11 at the end of the first quarter with Cincinnati College Prep, and obviously that's a team that brings quickness that nobody on our schedule really did, but. We're down 11 at the end of the first quarter, and we lose the game by 11. So in other words, we played even the last 3 quarters of the game with them. And we're our conference, our league. I said, small schools, but small schools, small communities, big hearts, and you see it. You see it here each and every year, and
we'll I guess kind of wrap this up on this because it's such a good point. I think, even though I'm making it, and that's the point. This is the one that take heart, Fayetteville fans, and take heart, Shack. The Shack is going to be so good next year. But when we talk about losing Alex Bradshaw and how important he is to your team, it's just one player. You're going to bring an entire team back that will be more familiar with your routine, more familiar with what Joe B does, more familiar with the expectations. And it's going to be fun coming up, isn't it?
We are. We're looking forward to it already. And you say that, and I'm reminded that I had Rodney Donnelly coached with me this year, and he was a point guard on the Hillsborough team. And we harken back to losing first-team All-Stater named Scotty Cumberland and a All-League player named Tommy Stanforth, and so only lost 2 guys, but had everybody else back. And their mindset was, well, guys, everybody's got to get better, and they did. And we have that kind of kid. We have kids that took it all in and got better from it. And we had a reserve team. Don was 19-3, so we had a 19-3 JV team, and we also had an 11-4 freshman team that went to a tournament final. So. Our cupboard's not bare. We have numbers back, and we have good kids back that were really good learners for us this year.
Joe B.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, thank you for coming up.
No, we appreciate it.
It's fun to come to Convo, isn't it?
It is. Maybe I better not say too much, but and our kids, our Fayetteville kids, Southwest District kids. This is not a picture that they have, and
they'd like this, wouldn't they?
It's a picture that's real easy to get used to. And 50 years ago, Don, my Greenfield McLean team came here for a regional tournament, and frankly, my life changed. My life changed, and had a high school coach that took us places that we couldn't go on our own, and this was one of them. And just a great venue and a great day.
Joe B.
Don, thank you.
Great season. We'll see you again.
Thank you, sir.
We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back after this on our Willie & Son Trekking postgame show here on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV, presented by CMT Components.
One of the biggest rivalries in sports is reigniting on Sunday, March 16th at West Union High School.
Dylan low. Dylan shot up and in.
Come out as the Venture Production Hawks battle the Adams County Sheriff's Eagles.
Duncan Darrell's been known to shoot a three. Loads one up and puts it in.
Doors open at 1 p.m. Tip-off at 2.
Out top, it comes there again to Brian Carroll. Shot up and in.
Three-pointer.
Come and enjoy a big day of basketball action or tune in on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV.
Love pizza? Snappy just made it even easier to satisfy your cravings. Download our brand new Snappy app today and unlock delicious perks. With Snappy Rewards, every order brings you closer to free pizza, exclusive deals, and VIP access to our latest creations. Order faster, earn rewards, and never miss out on a mouth-watering Snappy flavor. Search Snappy Tomato Pizza in your app store now and join the club where every bite pays off.
What's one of our shows that our listeners love the most?
Yeah, I got a couple things here to sell today.
That's right. It's the Trash and Treasure Trading Post on C103 weekdays starting at 12:30 p.m.
Oh, yes, I'm a private collector.
Get your items on the air by calling 937-544-9722. You can also try out the mailbag items. It's $2 a day, $5 for 3 days. Mail your listings to P.O. Box 103, West Union, Ohio, 45693.
Got a lot of other miscellaneous, too.
And we'll help you turn your trash into treasure. Nothing like the crack of a bat.
Three, and it's a ground ball to the pitcher. They'll get the runner at second. Can they turn two? They do.
C103 and 995 The Edge, along with Good Guys Radio TV baseball action is here.
And this is going to be knocked out, fly ball towards center field. It's going to hit the gap. That's going to bring Gallinger home and be good for a double for Holden.
Between regular season baseball and tournament season baseball action, we have it all for you, all for free.
It's almost here.
Stolen away by Feldhouse. Bradshaw gets it back. He's going to dunk it home.
The biggest game of the year.
Oh, hop and a skip. Euro step up and in. Where did that come from?
The 40th annual C103 Shack Senior All-Star Game is coming Friday, March 28th.
The other direction, Rothwell on the drive is fouled.
Join us at North Adams High School for a night full of basketball action featuring the Girls and Boys All-Star Games, All-Star Cheerleaders, Hot Shot and Slam Dunk Contests, and the awarding of the C103 scholarships. Friday, March 28th.
Back again, ladies and gentlemen. Time to wrap things up for our first game. We'll have two more games for you. We'll be back on the air at about 5:30 with our Southern Hills Community Bank tip-off show. Brett, it's really sad that we have to lose a Southern Hills Athletic Conference team in Peebles, but great way to start the day. A nice basketball game and a lot of fun here at the Convo, isn't it?
Great basketball game, and if you're a Peebles Indians fan, and I am, you have a tremendous future in front of you with this very talented ball club, great coaching staff. Don, by the way, several people from Peebles came over, North Adams as well. Players came up to tell me, to extend to you how much they appreciate you covering it. Breeston Schweikert stopped by, had Grady Canelty, had Garrett Shively, and then all kinds of fans and coaches. And so anyway, if you ever want to know if you're making a difference, you are.
Well, and that said, let's talk about North Adams. North Adams, a ball club. You know, we have every year we have somebody at district championship. Not always do we get a district championship, but we have district champions. But I think North Adams is one of those rarities. They've got a chance. It's going to take some breaks, but they can play with just about anybody.
Their style of play and the floor awareness of all players on that floor at all times, and the unselfish play that they have, and the great passing, and then the great athleticism. And so, yeah, this is a ball club. If you're not prepared for them, they'll take you down the road.
That said, let's wrap things up. What do you say?
That's a deal.
Once again, the final score, and I slid my paper away. The final score
65-45.
And it was 55-45. 65-45. And our Snappy Tomato Pizza player of the game, Mr. Breeston Schweikert.
Congratulations to Breeston Schweikert, Snappy Tomato Pizza in Seaman and West Union.
For R2 Duncan, Matt Hildebrand, and Brett Spencer, I'm Don Bowles. Please join us again in about an hour and a half. We're back after this, and enjoy the music in the interim. Here on C103 and Good Guys Radio TV, presented to you by CMT Components.